Brian Little.
Japan.
Brian Little.
Japan.
Ryan Little.
Mic check, mic check.
No, Mike.
Mic check, mic check.
It's so quiet, no sound. Oh no, there's no audio.
It should be now.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it should be.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
There we go.
Computer updated.
We are professionals. This never happens, by the way. It would happen today.
There's not a reason why we ask for mic check. There's no reason for that.
This is why we ask.
This is why we ask. All right, mic is checked.
James, seems you have some news to share.
So let's get the intro first. Yo, this is your boy James.
And I'm Sue.
And we are XpectoGO, bring you guys the latest and greatest in Hogwarts Legacy content. And today is the long-awaited Hogwarts Legacy gameplay showcase that nobody knew about. I didn't know about at all.
At all.
I didn't know about at all. So yo, we're so excited. Get hyped, you guys. You have there's going to be so much good stuff. Gameplay, obviously, character creator, UI, tour, brief glimpse of Hogwarts in combat, which I know a lot of you guys are excited about. So, man, yeah,
It's so exciting.
Yeah.
And I just want to go on record right now. I don't know all of everything. So I am really excited to see everything. Thank you so much, Emmanuel.
Oh my gosh, wait. What is happening?
Wait.
Whoa.
And Stargazer Tim, thank you. Gifted memberships.
Wait.
Wait, Elwin. Slow mode. Here. Let's do slow mode.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
One thing at a time.
One thing at a time. Let's do, you guys.
Let's go to slow mode in the
chat.
In the chitter chatter.
I thought it was on. Apparently it is not.
Hello from France. I saw some people saying hello from Germany.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Well,
Hello, everybody.
What was the super chats and memberships? What was all of that? Who did all of that?
Elwin, Stargeezer Tim, lowercase Logan. Thank you for the gifted membership. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Keevil also just gifted some memberships.
Oh, yo, you guys.
Chandler Wood in the chat. Hey, Chandler.
Hey, Chandler.
Little Tink just gifted a membership. Thank you, Finn, for the super chat. Can you scroll up possibly in the chat so we can read what Finn wrote? Scroll down. So happy for you. Well deserved for all the work you did to build up this community.
Va bene.
Thank you.
Thank you.
James works hard.
I'm trying
Thank you, Feathers, for the gifted membership.
What is happening? I'm trying to turn on, hold on.
Slow mode?
Yeah, I'm trying to turn on slow mode for the mods. Hold on.
We'll get there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Aloha. Hi from Barbados, Shaquila. Hello.
All right, slow mo should be activated now.
Okay.
All right, it's good. All right.
Nico.
Whew.
Thank you for the gifted memberships. Christy Jean, thank you so much for the super chat. Super excited for this. Congratulations, James. So well deserved. So well deserved. I agree. Congratulations, James. You guys, he works. I'm excited.
Yo.
Daniel, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much.
Before we start reading off everybody and stuff, I just want to make a disclaimer. First, I want to say thank you to this. I guess this is sponsored by WB. They're the ones that got me out there for this gameplay showcase for you guys. So first, got to take care of business. Shout out to WB. Also, shout out to Avalanche Software, Chandler, Eric, Alan, Boston, who you guys will be seeing on live as well. They helped coordinate it, Chandler and Eric mostly, but you guys. Avalanche is amazing. Avalanche software is just amazing. So, as you know, obviously I'm not there live, so we kind of did it when I was gone. If you guys remember me being gone on a work trip, this was what it was. But
it's a work trip.
It's a work trip. Yeah, it's a work trip. So that's what that was. So obviously I had to unspeakable vow, like unbreakable vow. I couldn't speak of it. I couldn't talk about it. And I'm just so happy to be able to share this with you guys. You have no idea. I just as a fan, just like you guys, when watching it and react, it's so cool. It's so cool. Particularly Hogwarts for me. Yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see it. But that being said, thank you guys all for being here. Yeah, it's gonna. I didn't trick you, Stefano. I did not trick you. I just omitted certain stuff. That's all.
Thank you, Twizzy.
So what we're going to do today, obviously, is just react to it. Let me show you guys this screen we'll be going to over here. So when it starts, when it gets going, we're going to be watching it here live, reacting to it and stuff. I'm going to make sure the volume's up. Everything's good. Chat is already popping over here as well as here. So, yo, it's going to be hype. I cannot wait for you guys to see it.
Oh, Helpful Witch is in the chat. So excited for you, XpectoGO. Definitely deserved. Thank you, Helpful Witch.
Thank you.
Someone said it was very Slytherin of you.
No! How is it Slytherin? It's loyal. It's very loyal to stay on target and make sure I do not break my vow.
Stay on target.
I am being loyal to the contract I signed about this thing. So yeah. Yeah. Not Slytherin, but if you guys want to call it that, I'm not gonna be mad at it. But yeah. Let's get over here. So, chat. I asked a question in the chat about what are you guys most looking forward to, and it's great. Over almost half, 41% out of the almost 1,000 votes say Hogwarts tour. Then we got 24% saying character creator, 23% saying combat, and then 12% saying UI. I think the combat and UI might go hand in hand in my opinion, but that's just me. What are you most looking forward to?
I want to see the character creator. I'm really excited
Really?
to see that. Yeah, but the combat I think is a really big deal because that's the thing that we're going to be doing
A lot.
of. So
Yeah.
I want to see
Yeah.
how intuitive it is and how it's going to work. I think that's going to be really awesome.
Dustin, speaking of awesome, Dustin came in with another Super Teddies with congrats, James. Your channel is about to explode with this reveal. We Death Plus are proud of you, our Lord James Mort.
Lord James Mort.
No, like honestly, it was cool. It's so cool to represent the community. You know what I'm saying? And like some of this stuff, like just talking to Chandler, they enjoy this. They enjoy the live streaming experience. And what we do particularly with you guys, the community, every Wednesday, I think that was helpful. And like they were like, yo, we like that. Let's see if we can do that. And then whatever they thought of me, like it is what it is. But like I think just our mods just being so warm and welcoming to anybody who shows up in the stream, new, old, whatever, and kind of carrying our mantra, which is positivity, Lumos, which is why our logo is a Patronus. So because happiness, happy thoughts, build great memories, enjoy the fandom that you are a part of, even if some places you might not be able to. This is a safe place where you can. And again, shout out to our mods and just this community who's keeping that message going. So thank you guys for so much for the support. And show some love to all the Hogwarts Legacy content creators because you guys are going to have a lot of content coming within the next month. I promise you. After this, there's going to be so much content you won't even know what to watch. As Liana joins the Patronus Squad. Thank you guys.
Welcome.
If you join the Patronus Squad, just know you do get discounts on our merch. You get used to access to our emojis here in chat, and of course, some behind the scenes stuff that we'll be showing you guys. As Dylan gifted another 5 Memby. What is it?
Membies. Thank you for the membies.
Thank you for the membies. Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
5th.
Scroll up to that.
The Ore Division. You guys absolutely deserved it. Are you sure you're not Slytherin? Apparently I am, according to everybody. Did a pretty good job hiding it all. You're the true slide, not me, whatever. You are. And Chandler, thank you for including these amazing creators to share some amazing moments with us. Yes, again, shout out to Avalanche Software and the whole crew. They really have their ear to the ground, especially with the community, and that's led by Chandler Wood, who watches everything. They all watch everything and just enjoy. And that's what I'm so excited about behind the scenes vlog that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. You guys are going to get an insight look into the people who are making this, not only just the game, but made this stream possible for you guys. Yep. The hard work, their amazing characteristics, what they're into, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait for you guys to see that. I just got to finish editing and get it approved. So be on the lookout for that on the channel. So. Yo, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. So we are T-minus 10 minutes until the stream starts. Yo, let's do this. Let's have some fun.
Okay.
Houses.
Yes, let's get some house representation.
Yo, if you're a part of the Patronus Squad, rep your house, and everybody else, show it with your hearts, with your emojis. Just show all the houses represented. I just want to see a stream live of just like emojis with the houses. Yes. Nara J, I see you. Let's do some shout outs while we're getting that in. Oh my gosh. And the wave has started.
There it is.
And the wave has started.
There we go.
And yo, let's get them likes up. We got to do a pirouette before the stream starts.
Yeah.
Because apparently we're at 300 likes right now. It's gonna get crazy, especially when it goes. So let me try to say there's no way I'll be able to say hi to 780 something of you guys here.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm just gonna do a general Patronus Squad shout out to you guys first. And then everybody else here. Thank you guys for being here. Again, this is so hype. Celebrating 6 months. Who said? Wait, is it 6 months? Gracious, I gotta go all the way back up. CWS, 3 months. I'm sorry. So after this, content floodgates open. About what you guys saw, yes. About what you guys saw, yes. But in regards to the vlog, I'll share more of that once that's out. So yeah. Hey yo, again, it's just going to be so much content. Like, you won't even care what I have to say because you just
won't have time to do theories.
No, because there's so much there. So it's going to be fun, man. Gosh, let me see. Gosh,
oh my goodness.
It's going so fast.
You just shout names at random.
Dude, James, I was so happy to see the news yesterday. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Shout out to the whole Avalanche software team. Yes, agreed. We got Snakes in the chat. No one more deserving. Oh, Slither Nurse. Thank you.
Good to see your name.
Here for the latest and greatest.
Oh, we have the Dark Lord himself in the chat.
Lord Voldemort. Crucial smash the like button, says Sandy.
Gabe from Puerto Rico. Tiramisu. Demonic one.
A demonic one.
Mark Hutchins. Nia. Jax. Buttersworth.
Rocro. Jay Sakai. Janessa. Kivo. Lord James Ward. Oh my gosh. So proud of you. Thanks, Eve.
Jazian. T-Doos, Thomas, Dylan, Millennium, Lowercase Logan, thank you.
Lowercase Logan. Again, yo, so happy and proud of you, James. Love seeing other brothers get opportunities like this. Great representation for all of heart peeps out there. Yo, Lowercase Logan. Shout out, man. Appreciate the love. Yeah, that was cool. Speaking of representation, if you guys paid attention to the panel, every house was represented, by the way. Every house was represented.
Is that so?
Yes, every house. So the picture...
Wait, all 3 of them? No.
Are we talking about Ravenclaws?
Are we talking about Ravenclaws? So they do have Ravenclaws on the team.
Yes. We got another super chat. Thank you. Who was that? Gosh, this goes so fast. Super chat from Julian. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh, you guys. I'm glad this is finally here. Yo, I cannot say enough how I am so excited it's finally here. I guess I can't say they've been planning this for a minute and stuff. So, yeah, the fact that it's finally here, I'm just like, let's go, man. And I'm so excited for Avalanche because I know are more excited about this and showing you guys because, again, they've been working so hard on this. So, yeah.
60 seconds?
No. It's probably 60 seconds for the pre-screen. We still got 5 minutes. Quit underselling yourself, James. USC are what make Wisdom Wednesdays amazing. You've earned and deserve every moment of this. Stacy with the super chat. Thanks, Stace. No, like, again, like, you guys, the mods, this community, again, carrying over our mantra and stuff, like, you guys have been amazing.
Thank you so much.
This is about to be the game of the year. Congrats and shout out to you guys.
Game of the year.
The best content coming. Yeah, I hope so.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be some tough competition. As we get another gifted sub from Little Tink. Oh my gosh. Welcome to Patronus Squad Hogwarts Legacy Leaks. Thank you. Ian just joined the Patronus Squad.
Welcome, Whitty.
Whitty just joined the Patronus Squad. Welcome. You get access to emojis, discount merch, and behind the scenes stuff. Thank you guys for the support.
Seeker Owl said Ravenclaw love. You know what? Let's give some Ravenclaw love in the chat.
Yo, blue hearts in the chat or Ravenclaw emotes if you have them in the chat. Classic showing off my 4-month membership. I'd like to congratulate everyone in this community for being so wonderful. J and S, James and Sue, couldn't be more proud of the partnership.
Thanks, Classic.
Classic. Always Classic in the chat. Oh my gosh. All right, so they're about to go into their
Liana, thank you for the gifted membership.
5 more gifted from Liana. Oh my gosh.
You're a cutie pie in the chat. Hey.
Hey.
Been a minute.
Lee was gifted membership. What's up, Lee? Fellow freaking nerd. Who else got it? Shoots. Got one. Who else? gosh, it's
Love the Ravenclaw love in the chat. Thank
Yeah.
you, everyone. I'm sure we will have time to give lots of love to every house specifically.
yeah.
But I wanted to start with Ravenclaw.
Yeah, I mean, just being honest.
Let's
Just being mindful.
go on ahead and do that.
Dumble Debbie. Oh, man. You guys, I cannot express enough just how hyped I am. We're about to switch over in a second. Ooh, the countdown's begun.
Yeah, the countdown screen is up. Do you want to do the whatever?
Oh, pre-start.
Magical things?
Yeah. Hold on. So, for content purposes, I'm screen recording the content on my laptop while this is going. So then that way, I actually have the footage while I'm reacting to it. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right, boom.
Boom. Roasted.
All right, cool. All right. What do you say? Switch over at the 2-minute mark?
Yes.
Switch over at the 2-minute mark?
2-minute mark, we switch.
All right, let's do... I can't do predictions because I know the answer.
I predict completely at random.
Ooh, question. How many times do you think I say yo during the stream?
A lot, many.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Over, under 50?
Over.
You say over?
Yeah. Do you remember when yo was a bean word?
Yeah.
You had like 20 plus.
That is true.
And you were trying not to say it.
That is true.
You say yo instead of
I do. I do. 253 says Lee.
That's
too
a
many.
conservative guess.
Too many.
Conservative guess.
Gabe says 500. 300 from Debbie.
Parish
Over.
Blue said something like 4 million, 4.5 million. People are saying over 50.
Oh my gosh,
Over
do I
50.
say it that often?
Yes, you do.
Slytherin!
And we love that about you.
For sure, over. Shout out to Slytherin.
For sure.
Plotter, 420 times, yo. What's up, Plotter? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, over, under. I'll say, over, under.
How are we going
20.
to know who's right? Over 20.
Over 20?
Easily. Over
No.
50, you went down.
No, I'm saying for you.
Oh, for me? What am I going to say?
What do you? I think you're gonna say.
What?
Oh, yeah. I think it's either what or wow. So the two W's, what or wows. Over under 20 times, Sue's gonna say what or wow.
I'm going to
during
not
the
say it.
stream.
I'm just going to say, huh.
Dylan says too many to count. Infinity says
All right, we're at 2
well.
minutes. Switch over.
All right, 2 minutes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's happening. Let me shut down the music right quick.
And you need to switch this window to the other one.
Yeah. The music. Make sure the volume's like up to 11.
11.
All right, how's the sound so far for you guys?
Too loud, too quiet?
Too quiet, too loud? Let me know. Is it not loud enough?
Slytherin said over 9,000. Hey, Blaze, what's up?
Blaze! Yo. Let's blow this up. 1 minute.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
And this is on Twitch as well, so go ahead, show some love there if you want.
Raina said it's perfect sound.
Okay, all right, cool.
Awesome.
And keep us on the toes.
Perfecto Patronum. That's what Vince said. Love it.
Oh my god.
Classic said I have supreme self-control, and they vote under.
They have more confidence in you than me, apparently.
Because I talk way less, I think. So
Yeah.
I have more of a opportunity to not.
But I think you react accordingly also.
That may be true. Maybe.
All right, had to jump on the treadmill, too much hype.
He had to take himself on a walk.
Oh, look at the animation. Ayush, yes, I remember you. There we go.
It's happening.
Let's go! Let's go!
Boom.
Let's go!
Yay.
Oh! That was new.
Peeves was?
Yeah. That's from like the unauthorized guide to Hogwarts.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first Hogwarts Legacy gameplay stream. I'm Chandler Wood, Community Manager here at Avalanche Software, and we've got a lot of really exciting stuff to show you today. But before we get into showing you the game and gameplay, I have a few wonderful guests that I need to introduce you to. First up, we have our community guest host. He brings you the latest and greatest in Hogwarts Legacy content. He's the local Merlin conspiracy theorist.
Give it a try.
One half of XpectoGO, James Whitehead.
Thanks, Chandler. Yes, I'm James Whitehead of XpectoGO, bringing you guys the latest and greatest in Hogwarts Legacy content. And I am one half of XpectoGO, the other half, my wife Sue, represents that other half. So I'm excited to be here, and thank you, Avalanche Software, for inviting me. I cannot wait to go over this game. I just got to say that.
Welcome, thank you for being here. And we've got two people from the studio, just two of many people bringing this thing together, the magic of Hogwarts Legacy. Game director, Alan 2.
Yo,
and
shout out to
senior environment
Alan.
artist and
Alan.
Hogwarts expert, Boston.
Boston.
Boston! Shout out to Boston.
I love
Your
Boston sweatshirt.
very busy schedules right now to sit down with us to help us show everybody gameplay. So what we're going to be showing you today, first, the character creator, because it's your legacy, and you have to create yourself when you get into
You guys,
to get into Hogwarts.
watch
and bring your
this,
whole
watch
sense of
this.
yourself to Hogwarts. So we're going to show you that character creator. Then we're going to dive into a tour of Hogwarts, and it's just a small tour of Hogwarts, right? Because Hogwarts is huge.
Hogwarts is
Hogwarts
huge.
is really big. So
Yay.
we're going to be showing you a little bit, but it's still a lot. So, and finally, ending up with combat. A little taste of combat, a little taste of how all that works.
I'm telling you.
Just a little
Oh
taste,
my
yeah.
gosh.
So we're excited to get there.
I love the
Again,
backdrop
first and
also. They
foremost,
did
we need
such a
to
good
get
job.
into this character creator, and James, with you here, we wanted to let you create this character. So, Andrew, who is going to be doing all of our gameplay capture today,
Shout out to Andrew. Andrew's awesome.
is going to be handing you the controller.
Oh my gosh.
You guys,
Breaking.
I freaked out. I freaked out.
People can't hear.
What
Okay.
are
The mic
you
is
looking
loud.
at right here on this screen?
These are your presets. So a lot like other games, there's some initial settings that you can choose for your character that just kind of get them into like the ballpark of what you want to be, who you want to be, and what you want to change.
Oh man.
And then once you're in that ballpark, all the other tabs let you dial that in, be exactly who you want to be.
This part was
our
so
goal
amazing.
with this is to make sure that for anyone that fantasized about bringing themselves to the school for the very first time, that they feel like they have the options in order to represent who they are and essentially bring themselves to Hogwarts or whatever character they want to bring to Hogwarts.
Oh my god. And options galore. Do you mind if I try to put myself in here right quick?
It's all about you
Okay,
today.
okay. All right. So, okay, yeah, that's me. We're here. That's me right there. All right, so that's step one.
We didn't even keep
Let's
looking.
let's look at everything.
Okay, let's go over
Play
here.
around with some of these options. Like really,
So
All right,
many
so what are we
options.
looking at with this option over here with the tab? I see face stuff.
Yeah, so a lot of the different faces that you saw in the previous screen, all these
cool.
faces are choices that you have here. So you can, now you're just kind of getting into the details in your face
presets.
shape and your skin color.
What?
And then because we knew a lot of people going right in are going to want it right away, even though it's an option later in the game, you can collect different types of glasses, put them on later. We give you some options right up front if you want to have glasses.
So many presets.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. Look at the structure of the faces with this. Wow. You guys thought of guys. I like that. I don't think
That
my
one's
face is
good.
that skinny, but I think we're going there. I think we're going that route. And down here is this.
those are your glasses
This
there.
Ah, cool.
Oh, so we can go ahead
yeah, I
and
love
find it if you want.
those.
Awesome job. Oh man! And this is just some of the options, I'm assuming.
So through the course of the
Gary
game,
said
there's
they
a
made
lot.
black hair
There's a lot of
right.
different
Yeah.
options that you'll keep unlocking.
Okay.
So as part of kind of like gear for the character, there's lots of different classes. There's even masks. There's all kinds of things over the course of the game.
I like how it's all Victorian era, though.
Yeah,
Like,
right
it's
up front.
very authentic.
Lawson made a good point.
Good call.
It's all Victorian
All
area
right,
yeah.
for the
Now-
clothes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we can go fleek on this one with the hair.
I spend a lot of time here just like dreaming about my different characters. And what
Oh
they're
my
gonna be.
gosh, the pony. The thing I'm always amazed by whenever I see any aspects of Hogwarts Legacy's character creator is just the texture. And like you even adding the bounce with the hair moving around. Yo, that kind of looks like Hermione a little bit. I'm not afraid. And we can just go, can I go like Tonks purple or green a little bit?
Absolutely.
Oh, fun.
Colors.
Yo, this is so cool. Oh, I like that.
I like that hairstyle.
That is
Yeah.
cute.
The bang.
Okay, so little behind the scenes. I used to have this type of hair like way back, but
Was it purple?
I wanted silver tips, so that was the closest I got to any color. But oh my gosh, this is so cool. So you literally can bring yourself. Like it's a myriad of textures and
Look
different
at that.
hairstyles
Look at the
here.
hair.
All right, so now
Gosh.
we're getting over here to play around with some of the.
These are more subtle options. We've
Okay.
got freckles, moles,
Oh, cool.
different things like when it comes to your complexion, like darker eyes, maybe like some shading on the cheeks.
Oh man, you guys literally thought of
You
everything
can add freckles and stuff.
with
Cool.
I do have a bit of fun with that. And then the scars are one of those
The
options.
scars,
where,
everybody.
I
Harry has his own
love
unique
that.
Yeah.
scar, but you can come in with
this.
different scar options.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Subtle.
Look at that.
Cool.
I didn't even see that.
Oh, those are my favorite. The eyebrow scars.
Yeah,
eyebrow
yeah.
ones are awesome.
Love those.
Yeah, you look kind of
It's a
like
classic.
Yeah, you look kind of just like tough. But anyway, so now we're over here. Oh man, you guys,
I was in
this
awe.
is so sick.
I was in awe.
Again, getting more
I just got
subtle
quiet.
here, you know, really like dialing in that face to really.
They have so
Yeah,
many different
get
eyebrow
your-
options.
I don't know how revealing I want to be with my facial features now. Just like, yeah, I kind of have a big face. Yeah, my eyebrows kind of low. But I mean, literally, you have so many options just starting the game. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm going to be here like forever.
Yep.
You and me both.
And then this final tab here, this is where you kind of bring your whole character together. You know,
There you
this is where
go.
you finalize everything. You're not choosing your house here.
Okay.
That's not yet.
That was a theory.
But you know, here's where you bring you choose voice 1 or voice 2, which is more kind of a masculine or a feminine voice, and then even within that, changing your pitch,
Oh, with
the pitch slider.
It's a subtle slider, but
Yeah.
but you can hear it,
concerned about. That was quite something.
and so you can kind of make out the differences. But yeah, you choose which kind of voice that you
Very well
want.
be able to help.
You'll be selecting your difficulty here. For today, we'll just go normal because
Okay.
Andrew's going to be taking us through some of the experiences with combat later.
And we can talk a little more about difficulty, yeah, with combat and how that plays in.
That is a
But I
big
think
question.
the important thing here is like if for people who aren't gamers, especially, story
Exactly.
mode is a way to get into this without being worried about like, oh, do I need to be good at games?
Cool.
Not just
Yeah.
enjoy this game. It's-
Now
Yeah.
we'll put expect
Story.
and then go.
We're good. We're good. Awesome.
And then whether you want to be witch or wizard.
Oh, I like that. They
What'd you
said you're
think?
choosing the
Character creator?
dormitory.
Good?
I like that they
I'll
said
yo,
it that
let's
way.
explore Hogwarts and let's get into some combat.
All right, through the magic of using a dev kit, we're going to be loading up a save a little later in. So that we can show you more about Hogwarts and give you that taste of combat.
Thanks for the
All right,
sub,
Andrew's
Victor.
got some gameplay pulled up
UI.
for us here. We are starting out, James. There you
UI.
are. You're wearing the House Fanatic robes from the account linking.
Thank you. I do look good. And this is our first look at the Hufflepuff common room, I'm assuming. I mean, dorm room.
dorm room,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. This is
Oh,
awesome.
cool.
But Alan, what are we seeing right here with the UI? Because this is our first look.
Yeah. So right now, we know there's been a lot of questions about the HUD because this is the first time we're showing it. So
Thanks,
kind of
Cooper.
going over it from right to left. On the bottom right is what we call our spell diamond. So those are, everything that you see in it are slottable spells. So we have over 20 slottable spells that you can earn over the course of the game.
Okay.
And that's where the player can place them and use them and access them very quickly. to the top left of that is you'll see the D-pad, and on the left is an eyeball, and on the right is a bit of a grid. So the eyeball is an example of one of, not a slottable spell, but what we call an essential spell. There are certain spells that are used in very specific contexts, or that we just want on the controller at all times, and Revelo is one of those. That's left on the D-pad. On the right on the D-pad is that grid represents where you might slot spells. And so right now, today, we're not going to be going into the spell slotting menu because we feel like there's a lot of spoilers there. You know, like what are all the spells and what can we do?
I would like spoilers, but I understand.
But we do want to make sure
spoilers.
there's still some goodies left to share with everyone. And then on the left side, that thing that has the L1 button next to it, that's another thing where we don't want to spoil, but basically that's where you access your tool wheel. So there's a lot of magical tools that you're going to be kind of brewing and growing over the course of the game.
It was amazing.
So that's where you would access them rapidly is our tool wheel.
Okay, cool.
There are a few things that I left off the table on the right. The green bar is your health, and basically there's a potion next to it. That's how you might heal. The bar above it, we're keeping a secret for now. I apologize. And all the way on the left is our mini-map with a kind of overhead view of where you are currently in your common room that updates as you travel through Hogwarts and beyond out into the world. And for those fans out there that aren't a huge fan of mini-maps, because we know they exist, there's also options to remove the mini-map and turn on or off different elements of our HUD.
To immerse yourself.
Yeah.
And we'll go more into the spells as we get into combat, but that's kind of, that's what you're seeing there. And this is our HUD.
Yes,
Also,
you ate
Andrew's
apples
giving
there.
us a good look over here. I want to call out. I'm a big fan of the bedside tables in the dormitories. Very nice bedside tables.
They're so cute.
Look like Birdie Bottles we use.
Yeah,
Yeah, and there's like
Wood was
candies.
mentioned in the writing. It's part of lore.
it's part of lore. There we go. All right.
So now we're walking out into.
We really tried making these low
Look at
ceiling
this,
dorms to give you that badger
and the
sense.
stacks of books in the corner.
Sort of feel.
The first thing I know is the music. The score is amazing with this.
Gorgeous.
Oh
and,
my
and I'm calling out here, this is unique music that you're hearing for the Hufflepuff Common Room. Go back to those Common Room videos
There's
we released.
Common
You'll
Room
notice the music's a little bit
specific
different. And that
music?
is entirely intentional.
Oh my gosh. And the Flu
We
Network
just want to welcome
there.
you to your common room in every single house, just
It's
a little bit
huge.
different. Begin customizing that experience.
That's
This
Oh
is
my
just
God,
one
this
of the
is so
common
Just
rooms.
the common room.
Beautiful
Rope is so
design.
tough to act.
We could
Yes.
spend like the entire rest of the stream just in the common room here and talking about it, and I'm sure Boston and James could be
plants.
like just
Helga.
geeking out over.
This
She's so happy with
all the
everything.
details come from J.K. Rowling's writings for this common room. The round doors, the
Boston
hanging
kills
vines,
it.
even the dancing badgers on the
It's kind of,
fireplace.
it's kind of
Oh,
real
the
earthy vibe.
badger.
Very, very earthy.
Which is like elements for each of the
Yeah,
houses, right? Like
Hufflepuff is earth, Ravenclaw's air, Gryffindor is fire, and Slytherin is water. We
Wow.
really leaned into that for each common room.
Wow.
So it feels earthy. We've got a little earthen passageway. That's what we
Fat
really.
Fryer.
Hopefully, it should feel very familiar.
And there's
Yeah,
a white
yeah, it
dot
does.
on
It
top
does.
of things you can interact
but
with.
Yeah,
I
the
know
white
you don't
diamond,
want to leave,
yeah.
but we're gonna be leaving.
Thank you. I understand. Whoa, the sound effects though. Like looking back at the past trailers, it was just music, but kind of hearing how Hogwarts is now. That's so cool.
Very tactile.
Yeah.
Andrew's
Yeah.
going to make use
My
of one of our
cheeks are
spells.
hurting.
For that.
This right
Here's
here.
Revelio right here, because there's a little magic going on.
Notice
Oh,
Yeah. So these are something that we kind of interchangeably call Revelo pages or lore pages. And you'll notice a bunch of things pop up on the screen.
Yeah.
You see that we got some
XP.
XP for it. And you can also see that we've advanced something called like a field guide challenge
Okay,
up in the
okay.
corner. So I want to talk
Cool.
about that a little bit. So
there's
Entrance
another
to the
one.
kitchen.
What? Huh?
Continue. I'm sorry. Continue.
There may be something you may or may not be able to tickle there.
Yeah.
But in our game, we had to answer the question, we're a late fifth year. What does that mean? How do we catch up to the other students?
Okay.
Oh,
And so we have an
jeez.
answer to that question, and it's given to you by the staff.
You can
so there's
hear
something that we
Yeah.
call the Wizard's Field Guide that's granted to you early on in the game. And the Wizard's Field Guide is how you actually work on catching up with the other students. So Andrew, if you hit pause for
Cool.
me up here, before we push forward a little bit, you can see in our pause menu, it's got this book
This.
theme.
Wow.
That's
What?
your Wizard's Field Guide, and you can see your house kind of crest
in the middle,
overlaid
yeah.
over it.
Okay,
right? And you
okay.
can see that on your level as well. So that the field guide has this magical property of looking
owl post.
out into the world around you. And the reason why it's on loan from the Ministry of Magic and the professors
So
have
cool.
granted it to you as a late 5th year student is because they want it to help you catch up to the other kids. And its magical property is to discover different opportunities to learn and grow all around you.
Oh,
so the way
that's
it works
so
is as you
cool.
discover gameplay in the game, it actually recognizes that as
so
a challenge,
cool.
which is kind of
On the bottom.
locked into there.
Okay.
And Andrew, if you go in there, you'll see different types of challenges that are combat challenges, quest challenges, exploration challenges. And you can see field guide pages are on there as well.
Yeah.
1%. We unlocked that one field guide page.
That entire category is one of the ways that the book itself kind of fills out into the school.
I think
spills
so,
out into the
Raptor.
school and kind of hides itself with different types of challenges and different things to do around the school that you're actually going
so
to
cool.
interact with to help you grow as a wizard and practice your spells. And so that thing that we just saw is not just a field guide challenge and a way to earn XP. It's also something that that players can use to
Field guide
learn
is
about the school as
so
they're traveling
cool.
around.
What an
They spot these
awesome
little
way to do
packages.
that.
They
Yeah.
can kind of play a little bit of a game, discovering all of them, and they're
I just
there
noticed
are
the
over
floating
100
wand on the
field guide
table.
pages.
Yeah.
in Hogwarts.
A little glimpse of the grand staircase
Yeah.
here. We're not gonna.
Circular staircase.
All
to
the
match tower.
portraits.
Yeah.
And I did notice the flue flame just ignite
Parish
right there,
blue. I
which is
think
so
the word
cool.
intentional is perfect.
Yeah.
Fast travel
Very
points
thoughtful,
there.
very
House
intentional with
hourglasses.
everything
We
so
had
far.
to.
Awesome.
How much fun was it designing those and putting all
Oh,
those
they're
in
gorgeous.
there? But
That they're there just like in the books.
Yes.
Right
It's
next
a
to
nod
the
to
Great
lore.
Hall.
it's a nod to
Yeah.
lore. House points is not a core mechanic or system in the game.
we
It
didn't,
is
we didn't turn it
narratively.
into like a gameplay system, but it's definitely present throughout our
They're
narrative.
there just
And there are
cheering
lots
on
of
their
choices
houses.
where we want to nod to things that aren't necessarily gameplay systems, but
Yeah.
but we nod to them as part of the narrative.
I
Over to the
love
right
that.
there, Andrew
World.
was teasing. That's the Great
Great
Hall
Hall.
over
Yeah.
through those doors. Again, we're not going there. He's just kind of like, no.
Cool.
Do we get to do that?
Here's
Yeah,
another collectible
this is from the
page,
gameplay
you know,
trailer.
just again
Yeah.
showing you like just these things around Hogwarts that you can.
Okay, so you caught it in your
Do
field
and
guide.
pick up.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you get XP from that.
That's a shot
Ooh.
straight from the trailer too. That part right there. I recognize
We
that.
might be giving you a
Gonna
little
interact
fan
with that?
service here with callbacks to those. So
You want to
This must be summertime because I noticed these are the summertime windows. These windows will change with the seasons.
Yeah, the detail they put into this is kind of I get
Look at
surprised
the
by it all the time.
windows.
That's a
didn't even know that was a
sentient
thing.
magic castle. So
The fact that Boston pointed out, oh, it must be summer because of the windows.
going
That's
out.
how much she knows
Look at
about
that.
this game.
This is where the students would normally kind of congregate, just to kind of chill out, play, meet each other outside of the Great Hall before and after meals.
Look at
It's so
I love
Look
the way
how
that when
big
the
it is.
castle
It's
interconnects
so
to
big.
that it interconnects outside, inside. There are pathways on both sides of things, so you really get a sense of scope
Yeah.
to how big this castle is.
And when you see things like
Oh, and
you'll
you
notice
just
the bridge
discovered
over
a
there,
flu
that's a place you
location.
can
Yeah.
go to and cross. Like
Yeah.
everything that you see.
So
is a
you
place
don't
that
hit
can visit.
anything, it just
Wow.
unlocks
we tried
Okay.
so
while you walk by it.
we put a lot
Do you
of
just
effort
have
into
to be
making it feel
close to
really
it?
Yeah,
alive.
yeah.
Not just with student population, but even just the greenery and stuff. It's Scotland.
Yeah.
And this castle's been here for hundreds of years, so it just kind of the moss and all the trees that have overgrown it, and
Oh my
that landscape,
goodness.
that
this
Scottish.
location
And
might look a
Boston
little
designed it
familiar
all,
to you.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought
There's a
I
lead on that.
recognized it. I believe this
That
is
is
from
amazing.
the Spring
job,
ASMR. And yes, so that puzzle right there, that view.
Spring
Andrew is
ASMR.
taking us right back to
I
that.
am going to tell Andrew not to interact with that puzzle and to keep moving on.
We were right about it
We
being a
can't
puzzle.
spoil everything. We can't give you everything, right?
Hogwarts contains a lot of secrets.
Ooh, I like the sound of secrets.
But this is this grand entryway right here coming down into a really kind of central area.
Yeah, we're coming upon the
is
central
this?
hall, and we pointed out the greenhouse
tell you.
outside, and we'll notice when we get down there that it's on the right.
This is a big hub of the
Thanks,
school.
Steph.
Like, it's a big castle, but it is designed so you shouldn't get very lost. This is kind of a grand central station.
I love that. I love
Each
that.
direction, it's green over there, so the greenhouse is over there. Transfiguration courtyard, library straight ahead. So
Oh,
it's kind of
cool.
the hub.
Greenhouse
God.
is over there because
Even
it's
the
green.
color
It's
visually.
so
you
big.
can
They had
just
to
tell,
do this so
okay,
people
green.
wouldn't get
green
lost.
house.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Actually, a lot of it will be
I'm so
subconscious, but
excited
it'll
about
help
that.
you really learn the castle and feel like you know your way around.
That's not to say that it's easy to learn. All of us here still get pretty lost in
That's
it.
the crazy part.
They are
It's a
getting
castle.
lost.
It's-
Great point.
I love that Andrew's definitely teasing a lot of things here. I'm noticing he's swinging the camera this way and that.
It's just a castle. Imagine the map.
He's got this grin on his face over there that's just like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
That tree is awesome.
Oh my
This
gosh.
is another location where the students will gather, and just kind of chill out.
And an
it's a
opportunity
quest.
to talk to somebody, get a
Yeah.
quest giver here.
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago.
Exactly, Danny.
Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few
Wait,
years.
said
You should
Professor
try to
Black?
catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key
Yeah.
will lead you
You
to a
said
locked
Professor
cabinet
Black.
somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock,
That was in the
not
holidays.
an easy task, you may find a reward.
You look intrigued. Oh, that's a thoughtful face.
Yeah.
Perhaps
You're
I'll give
like-
it a go.
I hope
Think
you
about what
do.
to say.
In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
So we have to
Kinda
have the
side
volume
quests are
up.
really-
Yeah.
It's a cool way to interact
Yeah.
with your fellow students, with perhaps other teachers, with various things like that, as well as teach you some more of the secrets of Hogwarts. I think there's a
In this
little
case,
bit of that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So the students are a way to kind of like flesh out the school opportunities around it, what we can do, and then those interactions, different interactions with different characters can
Right,
also
Jenna?
offer different choice points for the player. And then some of those things
Oh, so that's how they
can,
indicate your
can
path
affect things
on the map.
wide. Some
Yeah,
of
you
these
see the
affect
dots on the
character
bottom.
lives,
Yeah.
the ending of the game.
That door looks awesome.
And sometimes it's just about you being a little bit of a
Sometimes
nice
just about
guy
the
or just
mission.
being a jerk.
So the scale really varies, but those opportunities exist.
Exactly, Aether.
Wow, look at this.
This is the Dada Defense Against the Dark Arts
Power.
Tower, which this is one of my favorite locations in the castle. Just visually, you come in here and just the richness of
It is
this area.
very iconic, very unique to anywhere else in
Ooh,
the castle.
statue.
Somebody else that we
Morgana.
can talk to, notably a younger student.
Yeah, she looks like a first year or an 11-year-old.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Aw.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander
Spoil
Pruitt's
sports.
one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is.
Oh no.
I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game.
Younger students
And
confirm.
if you
Exactly,
lose,
Moose.
they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
The interactions, man.
You look so much older
I haven't
than
much
her.
interest
Like,
in a game
that's
that sprays
awesome.
you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often.
Oh,
People
everyone
can be
thinks it's
so
a Ravenclaw.
cruel.
I don't know if it's a Ravenclaw companion.
Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault
She
for
does
losing.
sound like Voldemort.
Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Aw.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules.
Rightly.
Anyway,
No
I
talent.
can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Yes, Stargazer Tim, exactly. Pruitt. You see the options?
I'll
You
see
don't
what
have
I can
any
do.
friends.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit
Yep,
and
you
Jackstone
could be mean,
by
Sarah,
myself in
exactly.
no time.
I love that interaction with her because there's so many ways that you can go with that. You can you can feel for her, you can be a jerk to her, you can be like, Gobstone sounds awful. It sounds like you're just mean. Like,
and your opportunities to be mean there aren't over. So,
they continue.
That's a good example of the
Gobstones too. I know people are gonna ask, Gobstone's playable?
See the
They
eyes?
mentioned it,
You
right?
remember the Dark Detectives on Wizards Unite?
Gobstones is one of the things that is not playable in the game. I know we've had to rip the Band-Aid off on a few things. Honestly, it's an amazing thing on the franchise how many things about this like speak to us as fans and that we want to turn into gameplay. And there were calls that we had to make over the course of production of kind of like which things we will and won't include in the bucket, just kind of for the overall
Wizard's chest.
Those are things that aren't featured.
So no Gobstones, no Wizard's chest.
I'm glad they're mentioned. They're a part of the wizarding world.
Yeah. Every single time there was something that we regretted because we couldn't include it. We also tried to figure out a way to make those included in the narrative, included in the stories.
Everybody remember
there's
that
a way to
from,
kind of like acknowledge it, touch it, and make it feel like it's definitely part of the world.
Prisoner of Azkaban, that staircase.
And I know here too. We're like
more Dark
I was
Detectives.
like, we're in the Defense Against the Dark Arts class. I recognize that staircase to the left where we were just at. Andrew was walking by. I also recognize the dragon at the very top. Oh my gosh.
Being in a classroom, I think this is a good opportunity to talk about how classes work because we've gotten a lot of questions about that. Is it a schedule-based system? Is it so tell us how classes work?
Yeah, so ultimately we decided not to go the sim route. So I think like one of the speculations was, is there time of day and that kind of thing. Like, can I miss class at this time of day?
There is a day-night cycle.
Yeah, there is a day-night cycle, but everything is very narrative-based, and so there's a big mystery going on in the world. There's something happening in the narrative, and we essentially see it as kind of like chapters in that narrative. Each chapter of which has a set of missions that you can choose between as you're progressing through the game, and classes fit within that structure. So there are mainline things that the players have to do, and then classes also appear on the sides as well as optional things that help you advance your spells. It's absolutely true that classes provide all of your major tools throughout the gameplay, your spells, your major abilities. You get to know the professors. Each one of them has these bespoke kind of events and moments in those missions. And then there are also additional opportunities outside of that through kind of like side classroom missions, essentially, where you can learn additional spells or things that you need in your adventure and also get to know the professors better.
And I just want to call out something that Andrew's been kind of showing off, ways to kind of interact with the environment and just engage with the world. And, maybe down there he's sipping some tea with the
Victorian high
society.
High society.
And I still wonder you like this area because we built it for like the purebloods and the Slytherins.
Oh, come on.
But like, speaking of lived in, like, the sound effects again, the chatter of the communication that's happening and the footsteps, like, it just makes it feel more alive.
Little events like that, brooms going
I
by
just saw
overhead.
a broom go by. Love that. The data tower was one example, but no two hallways should look the same in Hogwarts. It has a lot of personality. Every hallway should be a little bit different, and that's mostly to help orient the player, or help you not get lost. But this is Hesperus Hall. That's a little nod from the Marauders, a name that came from the Marauders map. But every hallway will have a little bit of a different personality, and
that's so cool.
Personality, I like that because it does like Hogwarts has character. Hogwarts is its own character, no matter where you go.
Yeah,
feels just a little bit different.
Yeah,
it's a sentient castle full of magic for hundreds of years. Yeah. It's going to kind of grow and develop. Oh, I heard something.
Yeah. Speaking of characters.
Speaking of magic.
You just kept
we talked
moving.
about building on lore too. I know there's that statue over to the side.
Oh, yeah?
That's
do you know who that is?
Lachlan the Lanky, and he's got his bowtruckle friend. And I think if players don't know, there's another Revelio page there.
Yeah, there's a map of Argyllshire. We know the fat lady hides there.
Hides behind it. That's right.
The third book. But sometimes a hallway has personality by how it looks, or we just passed a music hallway where the portraits have kind of taken it over, and so the sound makes it really unique.
All right, I got to call this out here. I know there's been some criticism in the past that our trailers and our gameplay and what we've shown so far has not had enough owls. Okay, so here we are. at the owlry. We're looking directly at the owlry to show you all of the owls.
It's a lot of owls.
It's a lot of owls at the owlry.
I love the fog rolling down.
Great callback. Great call.
I also love that as one of my favorite things about just kind of going around on the outside of the school is that all those things that I see are places that I can go to, that I can visit. I just love that sensation knowing that is real.
That lovely Scottish countryside.
We're kind of closing out our mini tour of Hogwarts, and again, it's but a fraction of this enormous castle. But we're closing out here in the Clock Tower, so another recognizable location.
Yeah.
But this is where Crossed Wands, which is the secret, not so secret dueling club, is that the students have put together. Professors definitely know about it, but they think they're being clever. And it's run by this Lucan Brattleby here,
who's in a younger year, but we kind of like that that he's running things.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice.
So cute.
Ready to have a try now?
Here we go.
That would be wonderful.
Here
Be
you
sure
go.
to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
and this is a really good opportunity to now jump into combat, because really in the game, this is going to be the first time where you yourself get to learn about combat and combos in a big way and in a new way. For me personally, this was where the game really starts to open up to the possibilities.
Yeah. So we've set up a training dummy, and this is kind of an activity where you're supposed to execute according to kind of the iconography on the top. Now, what we see on the top is the Accio spell, followed by 4 what we just kind of lovingly refer to as basic shots. There's certain spells what the wizards kind of use, just kind of fling. Andrew's using one now. And you trigger that by tapping R2 on your controller. So you can see in the corner R2. So if you tap R2, that throws out a basic shot. But that R2 is also your gateway to all of the spells that you might slot. So if you hold R2 instead, you can see how the diamond expands. And if we let go, you see how it contracts.
Yeah.
And so if you hold it again, it expands. And so when it expands, then all the spells that you slotted while you're holding that button can now be tapped with your face buttons.
Awesome.
And not only that, but over the course of the game, you can gain additional spell diamonds, up to 4 additional ones, so that you can slot up to 16 spells, pretty much instantly. And then that helped us fulfill the fantasy of in combat, I need to be able to access things very rapidly.
Exactly,
and so you learn over the course of these events, how to juggle not just the spell casting, but also it reinforces an understanding of another feature of the wheel, which is their cooldowns. So as you're casting spells, just to make sure that you're not just kind of repeatedly using one thing over and over and over again, you can see cooldowns on the spells that he's using on the wheel. And then as you progress through the game, there are different things that can affect things, like cooldowns through your talents, different things that allow you to kind of juggle and adjust and update those things. And so if you hold down R2 and you tap the D-pad, it will switch between your other diamonds if you've unlocked them. And that's how you access all those.
Oh, man. It looks like we're about to get some action over here.
Yeah. So this is a great way to kind of learn how to pull things together,
So you
pull those combos
right
together.
Here. Yeah.
1, 2, hold.
Accio, tap, tap, tap. Awesome.
Well done,
Andrew.
And that's just against the dummy, but I mean...
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
This is where it gets
I
crazy.
say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
He's so
I think now we can take on something a little more challenging. It's going to shoot back.
Now let's talk about some more features of the combat system.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it
Cross
is.
wands.
I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
We're on a PS5 dev kit here, so we're going to be able to kind of pause the action and talk about what you're seeing on the screen, because there's about to be a lot going on.
Okay.
All right, here you can select if you want to fight with somebody else, some of your classmates. But in this case, we're not. We want that action to feel a little more frantic towards you to really get you that sense of combat.
Agreed, Deadly. It's a learning curve.
Got quite the reputation because they've got you up against 3 people.
Off the jump.
So I can explain this just because I know people are going to go into it, but we can probably just kind of jump in. You're not the only one that has Protego and the ability to deflect. The enemies do too. And we actually play with that when it comes to the spell casting. So you notice that there are different colored kind of shields around the different characters. And you also notice that your spells have different colors on them. So to help players understand kind of like the function of their spells, we're trying to put them into brackets. So there are damage spells, there are force spells, there are, I'm forgetting the other one, all this, control spells. And so those things for the player, they wind up also being a color indicator for which actual spell to use to break the different shields that enemies can use. That way it rewards kind of like that close attention that you're paying on things.
We've got this paused here now, and you can kind of see all the elements on the screen, the halo around the avatar's head, each of the different shields, to kind of give us a breakdown of what's going on.
Give us a breakdown of different things that you're saying. So you notice at the top that we're kind of like calling out which enemy you currently have targeted and their level and health.
Much practice.
So, as you target different characters, you'll be able to get that breakdown. The halo over your head, whenever an enemy is about to an attack, it's almost like you have a little bit of a sixth sense for those things that are coming.
That's your spidey
if you
sense.
see the halo, it means there's an incoming attack, and if you tap the triangle button by default, then that you will be able to deflect that attack that comes in and off with the Protego.
And I love that deflect where it goes off and like hits things up and kind of breaks things off walls too.
But also, if you hold the button, then it doesn't just deflect. It also deflects and turns around with a counter attack stupefy that actually stuns the enemy. And you can use that even in your combos and stuff. So if you're focused on a character, and you're doing your thing, and someone else attacks you, you can actually turn that attack into a direct attack on the person comboing.
Back into gameplay here. Andrew's gonna pretty handily finish these students off here. Win this duel.
How fast it is.
So fast.
It's like a dance.
There's so much stuff in there you can throw.
We really felt like in the movies, there's almost like it's kind of like there's this element of kind of like fencing from a very great distance.
That's such a good call.
And there are a lot of things that we had to do with our controls and combat system in order to kind of capitalize on that idea that's pretty unique to the Wizarding world.
Understandable.
Well, perhaps you should try that next time. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
And that is more or less going to wrap it up for us for now, for what we wanted to show you. Character creator, tour of Hogwarts, and just that little taste of combat. But we didn't want to leave you without maybe a little taste of something that we may show in the future, may show next time. So leaving the castle, going out here.
More owls confirmed.
Owl mail. There's the owlry again. Yes, all of the owls. But yeah, just heading out here again to show you like from Hogwarts to the world beyond Hogwarts.
Let's go.
This is not somewhere where we're going today, but we will definitely be taking you in the future.
Oh my goodness.
Bruh.
Oh my
glimpse
goodness.
At the scale of the castle back there. All right, so we're gonna wrap things up here, but I hope you guys have enjoyed everything that you've seen. But I think, James, you may have a few other questions here at the end of things. So while we're done with what we're showing on the gameplay side, I know there's a few things that you want to pick Alan and Boston's brains about.
I would love that, because there's a lot.
I have my phone.
All right, so some of these questions we did pull from the community secretly, but I did pull from the community. So,
and also from, going through this, I feel like you've come up with some things you want to talk a little more about, I'm sure.
Elaborate on, because we went through character customization, Hogwarts itself, and even combat. So this would be like for the both of you guys. Will we be able to go back and change our character creation if we don't like it?
So not everything, but there are certain things with hairstyle, hair color, so kind of like core shapes, you know, like with the body and face, not after the fact.
Okay.
But there are lots of things. There's kind of like a barber shop in Hogsmeade that you can go to. And
Of course, there's
inside
a wizard
there,
barber.
you
You could change your hair color for holidays or something.
Oh my
Sick.
gosh, that would be so cool.
And the game features a lot of appearance customization in it. So there's a ton of options there. But that's in terms of like your character and stuff that you have, the character creator, it's like a smaller set of what you saw there.
Okay. Oh my gosh, awesome. Next question, what kind of leisurely activity can we do? Can we study with our free time? I mean, what will we be doing just hanging out in Hogwarts?
Because as you progress through the game, there's a bunch of different missions that open up. Most of them are driven by different characters' personalities. You know, some of them want help getting up to hijinks, or some of them want to just explore secrets in the castle because there are new secrets in our castle to explore. And so, so I think there's a bunch of things to do. And when it comes to class, as I mentioned earlier, it's not just kind of like the mainline stuff. There are kind of like extracurricular assignments, some of which are optional, some of which are kind of like blockers for main mission. Kind of like you can't go on this mission until you have the spell. And then the spell is open, you know, the assignment and how you complete it with your professor. And so there are opportunities to study, so to speak, like with that. But they do all take the form of our mission structure.
As you mentioned earlier.
Side quest.
Wow.
Awesome.
Let's get into some combat right quick. Do spells have different levels, or are they all equal?
Do spells have different levels, or are they all equal? I'm trying to think of how to describe that. So each spell has kind of like its own core identity and what it does in the game with regards to both kind of like puzzling, world exploration, and enemy combat and all that kind of stuff. And then it's through the talent system, right? When you go into that, it's kind of like each of those spells has ways to kind of like advance and grow and change. And as you spend talents, in some cases, it even changes like the way you approach the battlefield and things like that. So I'd say that's no more true than with like dark arts, for example. And as you go down that line, and you kind of play around with those talents, it really does start to kind of like affect even how you approach combat and how you think about the battlefield.
I won't be touching the dark art stuff, but I know many of you guys will be.
Second
playthrough, yes. Dark Hufflepuff coming. I want to close off with this question, and this will be for everybody, and we'll start with Boston. With this game that you guys have been working on for however long and the excitement you guys have, what's one aspect of Hogwarts Legacy that you are excited for the fans to experience? Boston.
I think I'm just excited for the fans to play through the world, specifically the castle, and maybe go read those books again. I hope that whether you're already a fan and you know, love this game, or this is your first introduction into the world, I hope they just point at each other in the best way possible. And I'm just excited for fans to get to finally go to Hogwarts and feel like they can own it and live there. I've lived there for 5 years. It's a great place to live. Official 5th year.
It's really funny because I want to give a different answer, and I will. But I actually feel like the most honest answer is really similar. Because my favorite thing when running around, playing the game, and getting to know Hogwarts the way Boston knows it, because she knows the school and the lore better than I do, and thank God, because you want the person architecting it to really know that. But when I rewatch the films or I'm rereading passages from the books, there's a different relationship to those things having played the game. And so it's really looking over the edge and seeing location. I'm like, oh my God, I'm right there. And in the movie saying, I know what's around that corner in the film. Like if you go down this way, there's actually a thing over here, and there's this person over here, and this thing happened, and it just adds all this richness to everything that you already love.
And not just that, but you're going to add your own story. So you know what happens around that corner because you did something.
And then the quick answer, just to have something different, is I just love being on a broom. I just love looking at the whole world and just being like, okay, I can just go.
I can go there.
That vantage point,
There's just something exhilarating about it that feels very different in that kind of open air and on that thing. it's just like, it's kind of incredible. Yeah.
And wrapping it up, for me, it's just bringing the community together with it and sharing those stories, because it is your story, and you are going to be writing. This is your unique experience within this, and even within the things that are the same, it's going to be your unique experience. It's different from mine. It's different from. We're all approaching it from different places, and I think that's going to be really cool the way that everybody brings those things together. All right, and that's everything that we have to show you today. I know maybe it wasn't everything you wanted to see, but it was a whole lot of stuff. Character creator, a little mini tour of Hogwarts there, just a small part of it, a little bit of combat. And we do have some more stuff coming up for you in the future. Hogwarts Legacy releases on February 10th, 2023, and is available for pre-order now. But that's going to do it from us. We're going to leave you with a little something else. But for now, bye.
Bye.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Just hit stop button up there. Okay. Oh man.
Wow.
Oh man.
Yo.
Wow.
Oh man.
That was. That was wild.
So how did I do?
How did you do?
Yeah, how did I do?
During the thing?
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Did good?
Yeah.
How did I do, chat?
That was so awesome.
That was crazy.
I was tearing up for part of it. So,
yeah.
And also my cheeks hurt from smiling the whole time. That was so great.
All right, let's go back to it.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see if I can yet.
It might not be able to yet. It looks like it's still going.
Yeah, it looks like it's still up.
Yeah. Oh, now you
Wait,
can.
Now
okay,
I can,
good.
Now I can,
okay.
This hour meeting.
Okay.
Everyone says I did good. Looks good. Thank you. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
initial thoughts. Like, what did you guys think? What was your favorite part?
Someone said phenomenal. Alexis wishes you'd asked about the Ravenclaw companion. Was that a topic that was on the table, or did you focus more on like the combat type stuff?
So the questions we pulled from, and shout out to Sig for helping me with the survey. Nobody knew it was for this. I just put out a survey just asking like random questions, and I wanted to find questions that were catered towards what we showed during the gameplay. So that's why it was based off of Hogwarts life, character creator, and of course combat, and then overall just their thoughts on the game and what they're excited about for the community to experience. So yeah. Thanks for the super chat, Carlos. James, you killed it. This was dope. Can't stay. No worries, Josh. So
with a kind of overhead view of where you are currently.
Yeah. If we're going back here, gosh, man.
Everything was so beautiful. And
So
I
gorgeous.
know we say that every time, but it
Yeah.
was awesome. And it seemed like they had so many options for basic character builds.
Yes.
And then you could really finesse it from there. Like that was,
Yeah.
I have never seen that before.
The character options, like I went here and I was like, yo, that's me right there. But
It looks like you had more than one option though.
Yeah.
You could have gone with a different one that was also
like,
close.
This is halfway through.
Yeah.
And this is just the presets. This is just a preset, something you can use and then build off of.
Lowercase Logan, correct me if I'm wrong, but no loading screens in and out of Hogwarts. What?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the super chat. It looked like there was a little like
Saving
symbol.
I think it was might have been just saving.
Just for saving?
Yeah, but no loading screens like in Skyrim and stuff. It was just walking through, which is huge.
Very non-intrusive. It seemed awesome.
Huge. We have all the options here. I mean, just looking at the face, what I was like most hyped about was the hair. Like the hair stuff was just so sick, man. Like clean.
And none of them are bad. They didn't go with any lazy options for hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They are all creative and look like they move in a natural way. And
they tried to give as many options as they could so you could be the witch or wizard you want to be in the game.
Different textures and lengths and styles and everything, and it's awesome.
That's right, it is, Rihanna. Good call. Skyrim is 11 years old today. Yeah. I forgot about that. Dreads.
Witty, thank you.
Witty, I'm more excited for the release than my birthday. Thanks for the super teddies. Oh my gosh. Yo, we don't know if it's going to be 60 FPS yet, Elias. We just did gameplay. We'll get more info on that once we get closer to the game's release. I'm sure they'll enlighten everyone that. Guys, I gotta go. Sorry, love you guys. See you in Millennium. How much memory will this game take? It's so detailed. I better invest in the SSD. I would for sure. Even if you have a PS5, I got to get a SSD for my PS5. We only know it's going to be 85 gigs on PC based off the Steam calculations right now. So, I mean, if you guys just looked at how big Hogwarts was, then, can you imagine the open world? So this right here, this was what I was like so hyped about. Because you got the different voices and then you can change the pitch however you want. Mm-hmm. And then the difficulty was huge because you got this story. Like, for those pacifists who might not want a tough battle and just want to enjoy the story and do the bare minimum, like, they thought of everybody because not everybody is going to be gamers. There's a lot of Wizarding World fans who aren't gamers. You know what I'm saying? So they thought about that with this story mode right here, which is so dope. I was going to put Expecto and then go right here.
And I love that they have you choose your dormitory.
Yes.
And I love that the voices are not called anything. It's just voice 1 and voice 2.
Exactly. Inclusive.
You can tell they were doing everything they could to be as inclusive as possible, just from every aspect of the character creation. And that's very, very important to everybody.
It should be important to everybody.
Yeah. So really love that they obviously worked hard to include everyone.
When I went, I don't know if you guys were following me on Twitter or even on our XpectoGO community page. When I was out of town for my work trip, that's when I filmed it. So you guys will get more information on that in the vlog next week. Again, once I get that approved from WB, blur out what I need to blur out and stuff. So I can show some stuff, and there's some stuff I can't show. Once we get all that approved, you guys will get more information about that trip, when I went, the process of putting all this together, and most importantly, the people behind it, because that was the best part for me, was the people behind it.
I have a message from the Dark Lord. He said, "Congratulations, James."
Thank you, Dark Lord. Thank you, Dark Lord.
All right, people are asking if we're going to do a Let's Play.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Live and Let's Plays.
Big time.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, that's happening for sure. The game is deep magic. Exactly, David. Will you be doing the next gameplay reveal, or will it pick another guest retro? I can't say. Tom, great question. I can't comment. You guys will just have to wait and see. I have a feeling James knows about the Ravenclaw Companion too. Just can't say anything yet. I can't say if I do or don't know. I can finally say I met James. What a great guy. Thanks, T-Dogs. Do you have a release date for the Switch? Nothing yet, Cook. So, I was hyped when we were here, man. Because, again, just looking at
that, I don't know why, but just seeing your character walk through the common room, like,
Right?
That's when I realized how big it was. I know we've watched the common room videos a million times, but I think it's the perspective of you and how like you walk through the space and just going from room to room.
Exactly.
And that's just a common room.
Yeah, agreed.
A very small part of Hogwarts.
Agreed. We got our owl right here. Bringing you in was a great idea for WB Avalanche Software. Thank you, Feathers. Yeah, did they actually let you play a little combat-wise, like in the training room? I can't say. Look at the swag clothes. Yo, the clothes are off the chain. Mm-hmm. The clothes are off the chain. Could you choose the owl? They didn't show it, so we'll see. We'll see. James, did you get to see more of the gameplay from what they showed us? No, it was strictly, I just saw this. I just saw this. So, and like me reacting there, like, that was all my reactions. That's why I'm normally loud and like speaking a lot.
What?
I was just in awe. So I just, wait, you mean what? How will they refer to his character if you have? I don't know. What do you think of the game so far? Did they do a game? I honestly, just based off what I got to do with the character creator and then seeing how Andrew Corum was manipulating like the game, the combat and stuff, I'm just like, bruh, it's so, the combat to me, which is like a lot of people's question, was so smooth. $5. Hey, Cafe Fungus.
Thank
Amazing
you.
job, James. Do you think we'll be able to do activities not story related in classrooms, outside, or just in dorms? Alan touched on that because that was one of my end questions in regards to activities outside within Hogwarts, leisurely activities. And he said a lot of those will be I guess like side quests if you're doing anything, but you can interact with a lot of stuff in here. Go look for secrets with a side quest from somebody in the school, whether it's a first year or seventh year. So all of that to say, there's a lot of stuff you'll be able to do in Hogwarts outside of the storyline and even outside of the side quests. So just interacting, these dots you're seeing is stuff you can interact with. Like, it's so much stuff you can interact with, but...
There were questions about wands impacting, or can you choose a wand, or did that not get covered?
That was not covered. That was not covered. So if they do, depending on what they do next, if they go to Hogsmeade or whatever, or anywhere else, hopefully they'll show that. But again, I can only comment on what was shown here. That's what I can comment on. And then, of course, my trip, I can talk a little bit about that. But yeah. This, though, when he got to the field guides, let's go. Wasn't it being released, Cynthia, February 10th, 2023. Early access, February 7th, 2023.
Which is really soon.
It is.
Very, very soon. A little bit delayed from when we thought we were getting it, but still really soon.
Yes.
Very exciting.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. Yo, can I just say... It was a lot of this. There was a lot of smiles behind the scenes and just laughing because
they seem so nice.
They are. Alan and Boston. Boston is so quiet, but she's one of those people when they talk, they don't waste their words. And it's very impactful and very informative, particularly when talking about the game. Alan is just joyful. He's the game director. He's been putting this together for the longest time. Boston is more so with her team and creating Hogwarts, making sure everything was like on point and everything. So, but I just gotta say these, and like there's multiple people behind the scenes that you can't even see, who are like doing everything. Andrew's over here.
I saw you guys looking off screen a couple times.
That's why I can't wait for you guys to see the behind the scenes. I cannot wait. It's the people, man, the people. And there's so much great insight and passion for the Wizarding World and again for this game. Stargazer Tim Chandler said
Tim.
You were one of the biggest murder conspiracy theorists. He never said you were wrong, though. Oh, that is true.
Nailed it.
Thanks for the super chat.
Jenny
Super
Joy
chatties.
said, "Hey James, it was wonderful to meet you when you came to visit us at Avalanche Software."
Jenny! Yo! Shout out. And Troy, Boston and Allen are equally talented and kind. Both are wonderful. Yo, yes, Jenny, thanks for being here, Troy. I mean, you guys, I cannot wait for you to see behind the scenes. I have to get that out. Like, I cannot wait because the people, yo, they were talking about what their favorite companions were. I share that. There was so much great insight into just the game and just how excited they are, what they do, some of the trailer stuff. They're like, I did this in the trailer, I did this in the trailer, did this with the gameplay. The people, man. Avalanche Software, and again, shout out to WB for flying me out, sponsored, all that jazz. But
Lord Voldemort said you have a 9,000 IQ. Also, Sapphire really wants to know, where can we play this game?
where? You can play it on all platforms and PC. PC, Xbox Series, and Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and of course, Nintendo Switch. No release date for the Nintendo Switch for Hogwarts Legacy yet, but the other 5, PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, just purchase it, and once you've pre-ordered it, you'll have your hands on it when everybody else does, whether it's February 7th or February 10th.
So we got options.
You got options.
Scott Turner said, loved meeting you over cream cheese wontons. That sounds really good. You didn't think you should take any of those home?
Yo, that was
for your wife?
That was the day we were filming. Yo.
That sounds really good.
Yo, there was like, we went out for lunch with the team while we were shooting in between this. Because we had to do like a couple of takes and stuff. And they're fans. But what was so crazy was, you know how you can be involved with something for so long, and sometimes that appreciation might get lowered, but then you bring in somebody who's just a uber fan, and then you remember, this is why we're doing it.
Yes.
And that excitement just, again, pulls you back in. That's what it was.
You get to let yourself be excited about something magical.
Yeah.
And that's really special and I think necessary.
Yeah.
You know, you have to have something like this.
Yeah.
And I think this is just so cool.
I'm like
just looking at this staircase.
Yes.
It's so cool.
Yes.
And I loved how at the end they connected it to reading the books in a way that totally caught me by surprise.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about that at all. I was just thinking this game is going to be cool. They're going to really love some of the side quests or maybe some of the areas on the map. And they were like, no, it's going to help you connect to the books
even more
in a way that you haven't been able to connect to them yet.
Yep.
And that just...
Because and what's so dope about the reveal stuff, the Revelio stuff, it's information. It's just like notes or like details.
I love how they did the field guide. That is the coolest. That's what made me tear up.
Yeah.
Is the field guide, because it was just such a clever and like just awesome way to incorporate everything.
Yes, from a narrative base.
It makes the video
story.
game part of the story.
Exactly.
And it's just like, oh my god.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
So like the Revelio page is here. You get details about the castle and your world. So you're even learning more about the Wizarding World while playing.
Yeah, you actually are learning as a student. Yeah.
So you can be like, yo, I know this because I played Hogwarts Legacy. like, yeah, you don't even have to do trivia.
You didn't know about that?
Yeah, exactly.
It's so cool.
So they talk about the entrance and the to enter Hufflepuff common room, one must tap the like that's straight from the books.
So is all of this stuff, do you think, in the field guides? Do you think this is all like from canon sources?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So this is going to be almost like a Hogwarts encyclopedia.
Yes. Which I
have been wanting for a long time.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks, Eleanor. Are they going to have some time-based missions? I don't know. We will see.
We're getting lots of questions about multiplayer or PvP.
No multiplayer. No PvP outside of the cross wand. So no player versus player. It's just combat within NPCs within the game. Alan joked about it, but tickling the over here, the entrance to the kitchens over here. Like, I was like, I wanted to go in like so bad.
Every time you walked past something that I could tell you could interact with, I was like, no, it's over there.
That was me the entire time.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, we have to keep moving on because this is going to be like 2 hours. The field guides, I love this, and this changes.
Arunima, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see
Sorry
you,
about your
Arunima.
Muggle meeting.
Again, shout out to all of the Avalanche Software devs and anybody involved, marketing. Great job with the showcase. I know you guys have been working so hard and so excited to actually have this out for the community. So, thank you guys for having me, and congrats on this showcase for sure.
It's just so cool. And you can tell when people love what they're doing.
Yeah.
And they love the subject matter, and that I think makes 100% of the difference with this. Like,
facts.
The attention to detail is just apparent, and just their excitement and passion. It's just
facts.
We're gonna be able to feel it while we're playing, and that's just awesome.
Facts. Shout out to you. Thanks, Chandler.
Thanks, Chandler.
No, you guys, man. You guys. And I love, I gotta just say off the jump, I enjoyed just looking at all the artifacts in the back. Like, it's all official stuff. And I'm just like, I want this sword.
I was gonna ask, is that the movie prop Sword of Gryffindor?
I mean, it's not like it's a replica.
I was like, did they like bring in the actual stuff for this?
I don't know.
Either way, I was looking at the background. I was like,
yes,
Monster Book of Monsters, and I was wondering how stuff made the cut to be in the back.
Yeah, right.
Because someone made all those decisions, and I'm sure there's a reason behind all of it.
I can confirm there was a lot of rearranging when setting up the backdrop. I can confirm that. And also, you guys might not have noticed, we tried to play around with the colors in the back and stuff, so it was so much fun. But yeah, you got Hogwarts here. The
collector's edition box.
The collector's edition. I know not everybody, but me, who's still trying to get one. Shout out to Feathers. I just got the email, so I might be getting one.
Yay!
I cannot tell you, between mic checks and stuff, how often we were playing with this.
I saw sometimes the wand was spinning, and sometimes it wasn't. So I was like, okay, somebody like flicked that thing. Like,
I cannot tell you how. I was just like, this is so cool. So I just wanted to throw that out there before we keep going.
We have questions or comments in the chat about Professor Black. Is he the headmaster at this time, do we think? Is he just a professor at this time?
Now, I had been theorizing, because my thing was, he's around during this time period. We just don't know if he's the headmaster, because I think the other one is Amelia something. I forgot her name. Amola. It's between those two as the headmaster or mistress during this time period. Now, a lot of people are like, well, they said Professor Black in the gameplay. Okay, well, they called Dumbledore Professor Dumbledore while he was still the headmaster. So I don't that was not confirmed yet. So hopefully we'll get more insight into that. But
we definitely will.
Yeah, I mean, when we play. 3 months away, guys.
I love how they designed these. Each house has its own design and the colors, and it's so
Yes, and even this looks like a dark grain in here with the gold trim, and then red grain with the gold trim, brown with bronze with the blue.
Yeah,
the silver. With
Slytherin just stands out.
Yeah, that's silver. That's silver amongst the back, so good, man.
Ravenclaw's is so fancy, and Hufflepuff's is all planty.
And again, it's the styles are similar to the common rooms. It's all one aesthetic for each house. So crazy, so tough.
I like the Gryffindor one.
Yeah, this just stands out.
Not biased.
Yeah. James, not going into details. How much more did you see than was shown? Not much outside of just setting up. Just this mostly.
Okay, Pennywise deeply wants to know if you can sit on things.
That is a great question. I do not know.
I saw a lot of benches and stuff, and I presume you will sometimes be sitting in class, even if it's just during story mode. So I would assume. But
there's no indicator on it. I don't know. I think so because I don't know if you guys remember the first gameplay reveal announcement. We see ourselves getting out of bed, whether that might have been an animation or not, or like a small cutscene. I don't know. I'm assuming so.
It just feels like it would be weird if you couldn't.
Yeah, because you got the Great Hall. Yeah.
It would be weird if you couldn't.
Yeah.
That's my official...
I think so.
Yeah, Cafe Fungus wants to know too. I guess this is something that is very important to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Can I just take it easy?
Yo, I get it because you just want to sit down and just look around.
Sit down and especially in an area where you really like the music.
Yeah.
And
or
just
like
have
this.
it be,
Just listen to the conversation.
Yeah, look, there's other people sitting on benches. Why couldn't you sit on a bench?
Yeah, I think so. James, this year you guys have to hold it down for me. The Navy's pulling me into under.
From February to June. Oh no, Nightwing.
Well, thank you for your service.
Yes.
First and foremost,
happy Veterans
Nightwing.
Day.
Happy Veterans Day, and man, we'll hold it down. Shout out to you, man. Gosh, gotta sneak it onto the ship or something if you can. Try to get a coffee up there. We know about that. Both of our families were in the Navy, so. We know about that. Navy life.
Military fam,
Norfolk, VA. But this also, I had made a theory video all about just how to unlock flu networks and stuff.
And all you have to do is walk past
All you got to do is walk by it. I was like, you got to have flu powder and stuff. Like, you got to go buy it in Diagon Alley, which confirms Diagon Alley, because that's the only place you can get it.
You couldn't have been more wrong.
You just walk by it. You just walk by it.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, buddy.
The devs were like, yo, we're not putting too much into this. Like we got other stuff to focus on. But yo, as soon as I saw this walkway, I was like, oh my gosh. And look at the cats flying by on the brooms. Like, just look at this.
Oh, that's so cool.
The first thing I think might have said was the music and the sound, because we always get music and trailer music and voiceovers, but to actually hear Hogwarts, the conversations, the music, the footsteps, that's what got me. It felt Hogwarts felt alive with kids, man, and that was so cool. Gosh, look. They haven't even looked in the water.
As soon as when they have your character looking out there, I'm like, I just want to go to the top of that mountain. That's going to be one of the first things I do.
I think everything you see is explorable, and
I hope it is. I hope it's all.
Chandler did say these are puzzles.
Yay!
So I was like, we thought it was when the Spring SMR
is.
Came out, because especially I think it was this one. It had the little gears and mechanism. I was like, yo.
What does it do?
I know. Does it turn the fire on?
It's right out in the open.
Yeah. Do you have Pulse 3D? No, Andrew, I do not know info on that yet. Next gaming, what was the question?
Ooh, can you use spells freely without a target? That's a good question.
We do see in the unauthorized guide to Hogwarts little snippets. We do see the little Slytherin witch cast a spell at the window. So, yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Some people have, on the more of the negative side, some people have said the voice acting and the facial expressions
kind of felt stiff.
A little stiff.
Yeah. Maybe they'll fine tune it before the game comes out. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But yeah, that was a constant comment during the player and NPC interactions for sure. Mm-hmm. Second question, photo mode, day-night cycle. There's day-night cycle. No, I don't know anything about photo mode.
Can we talk about the classes? Because if you remember, that was our heated argument.
Yep.
I was like, if they,
I had to sleep on the
if
couch.
it's, no, you didn't. I just got like stressed just thinking about it. Like, if it's possible for me to miss class during this game,
Right.
that is so
It's gonna be so annoying.
stressful to me because that I don't know, but it sounds like they found a really
Happy medium.
good way to do it.
Yep. And the thing was, like, me personally, I wanted it just because I thought it would be more accurate. I think as a video game, the way they have it up just makes sense. It just makes more sense. And it allows you to go out and be free and explore without having to worry about being back on Wednesday at 9 o'clock for astronomy class or something.
See you, Lord Voldemort.
See you, Lord Voldemort. So, yeah, that was just me just being like, yo, if they're going to go accurate, like, that would be a cool aspect. But I know execution-wise, it wouldn't make sense for sure, especially with what they promised with the exploration and going wherever you want to go.
The door.
Yeah, this looks like the same door from the behind the scenes with the
that same
numbers.
door is in like what looks like a dungeon or something, right?
Yeah. With because each beast represents a number.
Yep.
So that was cool. There was something else up here.
Good night, Last Marauder.
See you, Last Marauders. I'm off to watch this properly before bed. Yeah. Oh, that's right. It's what? It's like 7, 8 o'clock where you're at, maybe even later. Get some rest, man. Have fun. Can't wait for your breakdown.
Sarah said the way they have classes set up just makes sense for a video game. I
Yeah.
agree.
Agreed.
Captain Takashi, which hello, said there's a fine line of what will be fun versus accuracy. It is a game after all. Yep,
exactly.
And it seems like they thought about gaming versus accuracy, especially when they were talking about gobstones, wizarding chess.
Yeah, what they could leave in and leave out and stuff based on what they wanted to focus on. And you can tell they wanted to focus on story and having the game intertwined with the story. So if the story is the focus, which the premise alone is amazing, then it's easy to have gameplay associated with that story because the story is off the chain. So then all you got to do is just like, well, does it make sense narratively when you make your decisions then? So I get it. That's awesome. There was a lot of laughing. So yeah, what everybody was saying in regards to the stiff faces and stuff with some of the stuff. Yeah, I get it.
I don't think that would be a huge deal for me.
No. Not
Just considering everything else about the game. I did notice that, and that was a big comment during the interactions, but that doesn't bother me really.
So Transfiguration Courtroom. So you get
Courtyard.
Courtyard. But like,
oh, Chandler's out. Go eat something. Have fun with Andrew.
Yes. Tell everybody I said what's up and appreciate you guys. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Chandler. Yo, yeah, I gotta start getting ready. I gotta make some videos. I gotta work on that vlog. Get it approved. But yeah, just how alive this place looks. Also, out-of-body experience was seeing myself in there also. I was just like, this is so weird. A Hufflepuff with the fade. I was like, let's go. That was an out-of-body experience. But I was trying to focus on what I was seeing instead of like seeing myself.
Yeah.
I was like, be aware. Be present, James. Be present.
I love what Boston was saying about every hallway being a little bit different.
Yeah. And there's no similar hallway. Yep.
Yeah, like talking about how Hogwarts has grown over the centuries and how it has a personality, or like each part of it has a personality, and
it evolved. Yep.
And it seems like they were thinking not just about the castle, but also about the players. So thinking about what would the castle be like, having grown over centuries, but also how can I help the players not get hopelessly lost?
Right.
So if all of the hallways were identical, it would be impossible to navigate.
Facts. And that's the thing. They said they kept getting lost. Starkeys and Tim, what?
Thank you.
With the gifty Mimbies. We got welcome to Patrona Squad Erica. Welcome to Patrona Squad Luis. Welcome to Patrona Squad Rob. Oh my gosh, thank you. Animagus
in the chat.
We're all super excited that you guys chose James and love the content. Thanks for all your hard work, Chandler. Shout out to Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
I can't wait to see Red Jake's battle. I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I know.
So much fun.
There was a classroom I did want to go into. I love the Dada room. Oh, yeah. Let's go to the Dada room right quick. Because the Dark Detectives, for my Hogwarts, Harry Potter Wizards Unite peeps. The
Yes.
eyes.
Yes.
I was like, yo.
That's what it looked like?
That's exactly what those are the dark. And it makes sense to be outside the dark arts room. Like, come on.
They must go crazy while everyone's practicing spells and stuff.
Question. If we go dark, can we go in there? Will the alarm go off?
Okay, one thing I want to say, like, you had options when you were talking to the little
NPC.
girl about the gobstones that seemed a little bit mean.
Yeah.
But then when your character said it,
Yeah.
it was like in a very diplomatic way.
Yeah. It wasn't
so I feel like
visceral.
how dark can you actually go if you choose the mean option and it's like, I don't know about that. Not for me.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and also like, is this just like the buildup? So maybe this is the foundation.
Does it get meaner?
Does it get meaner, or later on down the road? You know what I'm saying? Are all your options mean, and then you just just more visceral later on?
It's like an exponential curve of meanness.
Yeah.
It's probably not how it works, but that would be really cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, James, this more graphic than Hogwarts Mystery. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. I was on the Goblet of Fire. It was on the Goblet of Fire game. Okay. I need to play that. I haven't played in a minute.
Kivo said evil has
Layers.
layers.
Facts. I love to listen to all the speculation. You're gonna get a lot of it in the next month.
There will be so much speculation.
Because people are going to change their previous speculations, and then there's going to be newer ones based off of just what we've seen right here.
I'm guessing there will be videos about each portion of Hogwarts that were in the showcase.
And like even the stuff we couldn't like go into, like the Great Hall and stuff like that and everything, but like Boston did a great job of like hinting, hey, you hear this is what that is, like this room over here, this painting, does it sound familiar? Like did a great job with all of that. And of course we know this area because this floor comes up when we do the battle and from the gameplay trailer. There's a Hebridean Professor Hecate's or Hecat's Hebridean black Hebridean black dragon skeleton. More dark detectives here. Mirror. Yo, is that a faux glass?
I don't know.
No. Is that a faux glass? No, that's not. That's. I'll get back to that.
No, I don't think it is. Maybe.
It
I
could,
don't
like
know.
an old school one.
Maybe.
Because it looks different than the one Matt I had.
Yeah.
Castle looks so beautiful, right, Debbie? Right? The little stuff, the books everywhere. Oh my gosh.
Olu!
Olu! What up, cuz? Shout out. The man, the myth, the legend. Look at, again, just walking by unlocks it. I was just like, gosh, James.
We may have overthought some things.
Yeah, you know, like I'm always thinking with canon and not thinking with mechanics. You know, what works and stuff. So, yeah, it was...
Oh, you had some tea.
Yeah, sipping some tea. Yeah.
I like how they show you where to go with the dots. And I don't know if you notice when the dots go up the stairs, they become like more faded. So you can tell that it's a vertical travel.
Yeah. Or downward.
Up or down.
Yep. And the dots are only here because I think you're
on a mission to find the gobstones. Wait, go back. Because they have a painting of a witch who's burning at the stake and pretending to be on fire.
Yeah.
You can see her face. She's like, oh no. I love that.
Yes.
That's such a small detail that they pulled from the books and then put it in there.
Oh, I can't wait to get my hands on this game. Right. Hope you're safe, Hillary. Yes, take care of yourself. Should there be on the dorm desk? That's the thing. Because Birdie Bots I don't think Birdie Bots was a thing yet, right? I gotta check the timeline.
It looks like there were Birdie Bots beans on your side
and
table.
chocolate frogs, because you had the diamond with the shape.
Yeah.
Not the diamond. Pentagon. Not pentagon. I hate shapes.
Noodles said it was so great when Chandler said he said the thing when you did your intro.
Yo,
that was really cute.
I did not expect that. I was like, yo, this is your boy James. Bring the latest greatest. And then he said that. He did the thing. I was like, oh my gosh. Because I'm so focused on, all right, James, nail the intro, get it going.
Stick the landing.
Now that you said that, because I didn't catch
Before
that.
we get into showing you the game and gameplay, I have a few wonderful guests that I need to introduce you to. First up, we have our community guest host. He brings you the latest and greatest in Hogwarts Legacy content. He's the local Merlin conspiracy theorist.
Guilty as charged. Yes.
One half of XpectoGO, James Whitehead.
Thanks, Chandler. Yes, I'm James Whitehead of XpectoGO, bringing you guys the latest and greatest in Hogwarts Legacy content. And I am one half of XpectoGO, the better half. My wife, Sue, represents that other half. So I'm excited to be here, and thank you, Avalanche Software, for inviting me. I cannot wait to go over this game. I just got to say that.
I didn't know where I was like. I was like, just look in the camera, because I'm used to looking in a camera when I do it. So I was like, look in the camera, but it was other people
you're
are
talking to people too.
Yeah, I'm talking, because I'm like, I try to like, I'm talking to chat as well as talking to the cats here. So I wanted to try. Yeah.
Gabe said you should have done a pirouette with them.
Okay, you guys will find this out, but in the behind the scenes. But I got asked to do a pirouette so many times. So many times. I just got to say that, all right? If any of the devs are still here, they can tell you. I got asked to do a pirouette so many times. So many times. Oh my gosh. Let me go over here.
People in the comments just now and like also kind of throughout have been saying it's so wholesome and so happy.
Yes!
That seems to be the vibe, not just that we go for on our channel, but it seems to be just what happened when you went and talked to everybody. It just seemed very joyful.
I can't say this. What I heard a lot from the devs was live streams or even content around the game was a great way to hear what the fans thought, but also was great encouragement. And made them feel like they were doing a good job. Outside of just, deadlines and, all that work stuff that is making a game. But hearing from us, they watched the memes. Shout out to Joe Mack. They love the memes on Twitter, on Reddit. They love the discussions. They love the theories. They'll laugh at some of them, but they still enjoy the deep dives, particularly the deep dives. And of course, the lives for sure. So many times I've been told during Wizarding Wednesdays or Retros streams on Tuesdays, Lynette's on Mondays or whatever, they have it playing in the background and listen while they're working. It's a great way to stay connected all to your job, but also to the community. And so, that's the wholesome part of it. That's something I did not think we were bringing to them. Because we so often we think about you guys, the fans and stuff like that. But they are fans, and they're excited for the fans when they're making this game. And that's an aspect I hadn't really thought about that.
Yeah, you don't think about the grind.
Yeah.
Because they're doing a lot of hard work right now, and no one is even playing the game yet. And they've been doing a lot of hard work for a long time.
Facts.
And they're close to the finish line, but not there yet. So that can get really tiring. Yeah.
Bugs, working through changes, like all of that.
Jenny Toy said, confirmed, I've watched a lot of XpectoGO, helps me feel motivated. Aw. And Kelly, it looked like Mondragon, said that they were sorry they weren't there in the office to see you do a pirouette in person.
Yeah. I think some of the cats got it on video, so you might just have to nudge some of your coworkers there. But again, who is this? When Chandler said, he said the thing when he did your intro, it made me think, who is on whose show? Very heartwarming.
Thank you for the super chat. Also, Olu said #husband goals because you shouted me out on the thing.
Yeah, and they also
He is a nice husband.
I'm a Huffle husband.
He is a Huffle husband.
Yeah. Again, with the behind the scenes, it was one thing we did in honor of Sue that I cannot wait for you guys to see. I just showed Sue and she like lost it, so I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Undead Joe, can you scroll up? Oh, so do you think this game will get Game of the Year?
Next year, you have to remember Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out next year. And there's one other game that's going to have some stiff competition. All the big heavy hitters this year, Elden Ring, God of War, some of the other ones, those are like your big ones. And I doubt Hogwarts Legacy will be able to compete with God of War or Elden Ring. But next year, I think it has a very good chance. But Breath of the Wild 2, Breath of the Wild was Game of the Year and got like perfect scores the first one when it came out. So it's going to be an uphill battle, but nonetheless, that does not
in the
change.
running.
Yeah, definitely in the running, but it does not change anything about how well this game is going to be, how amazing this game is going to be, and how often I'm going to play it. So I don't need Game of the Year to validate just how amazing this game will be for sure. But this statue, I saw a comment saying go to the stairs. I will, but this is the same statue from Slytherin Common Room and the same statue in the Haunted Hogsmeade trailer. But he's holding a star. The other one was holding a skull. This one's holding a star. And
he was holding a staff with like a snake
on it.
Yeah.
This doesn't have a snake on it at all. At least it doesn't look like it.
So is it really the same statue?
It's the same.
Same beard.
Beard, same hat, same like everything else. Is just the stuff that was in his hand. Merlin, man, I'm telling you, yo, this is not Salazar. Salazar had nothing to do with stars. Merlin does. Y'all about to make me go down this Merlin thing. I'm telling you guys, that thing was Merlin. That statue was Merlin. That statue was Merlin.
Gary said, "No, this is going to be my Game of the Year personally. That's all that matters to me."
Facts. Do we know how long this game will be? Don't know yet, shooters. Don't know yet. Nothing confirmed. Once we get word, we'll definitely share with you guys and stuff and spread it across our social medias. But nothing confirmed. And again, I can't really talk about anything else outside of this and my trip there.
Someone said, "You guys are married?"
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Bling bling. Every time we come around. That's the song. I'm sorry. That's the song. So we got the whale here. Yo, I think this kid is the one. So level lock.
Do you know what I saw? Like they have the little rope barrier thing.
The velvet rope.
It made it look like a museum.
Yeah.
And so it says level lock.
So you can't go in unless you're a certain level.
Level 1 lock. Does that mean that we have level skills of like Alohomora or something?
I think so. Yeah.
So you can increase what things you can access with your spells.
Alan slowly touched on this briefly in regards, because I think that was one of my final questions. Do spells have levels or are they upgradable and stuff? This seems to be the case here, but what the difference is between the spells or how upgradable they are, that is still not answered or confirmed yet. But man, and can I say Salt Lake City? My brother lives there. He dances professionally at Ballet West. But Salt Lake City, I was there last September for my brother's wedding, and then going up there with Avalanche Software. Gorgeous place. Map. No.
What is that?
We got whales.
It looks like a map, but it also looks like it's not a map.
Yeah. And then Peeves bullying somebody here. Bye, y'all. See you, Hillary. Good luck with the doctor's appointment.
See, Kivo said each spell seemed like a skill tree.
Yeah. Like, he's now in 20 plus spells confirmed. So, I know, shout out to Andy Reloads. He did a video with the 20 confirmed spells. Alan said 20 plus, so there's going to be more.
Ooh, Evan said, agreed, Keeble. I just picture a Skyrim skill tree. So, just separate trees for each spell.
Yeah, it depends on how many levels there's going to be with them as well.
Zaire, hey!
What's up, Zaire? Thanks for the sub, Sane.
finally made it to the chat and know nothing about what's going on.
No!
Well, you didn't miss everything, but you might want to go rewind.
Rewind the stream, and then you'll slowly catch up. We'll probably be done by the time you caught up. But...
They're not going to catch up. Anna said, do you think we could interrupt the Peeves tauntings? I would think that we would be able to.
I hope so.
That would be so fun.
Yeah.
Because I wonder if Peeves will sometimes chase us.
I think he's going
to mess with us.
He's going to mess with everybody.
Yeah.
So there's no way we're off the table.
Yeah.
For sure.
For
sure. Love that. And the combat. Let's just get to it. let's just get to this, man. And you can tell, it's so funny. Alan is speaking and trying to explain without explaining too much. Because he knows everything, ins and outs of the game as the game director. And he's breaking it down in a way without spoiling everything. And so you can just see that thought process half the time when talking to him behind the scenes and stuff. Because it was a lot of, James, earmuffs. James, cover your eyes. James, don't do this because, they don't want to spoil anything. Because me being spoiled takes away from my experience, playing the game, and your experience watching us play the game.
Ooh, Gary said the combat is so smooth and the animation has so much flair. Yes,
exactly.
Look at the robe. Look at it move. I love all of it. And did you see your legs go as you got lifted up?
Yeah. So, the little white balls, I don't know if you guys noticed, that were coming out here.
What are those?
It's right here. It's powering up. It looks like the ancient magic thing.
Oh.
So you see that come up.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So every time, whether you complete a combo or whatever, certain, requirements and stuff, it increases this bar on top of your health potion and then the spells. Spells rechargeable, which we thought it was based off of the leaked HUD. But, when they started going... Andrew was going to work.
People were saying the UI is sleek. People were laughing about robe physics.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Right.
Also, T-Dudes said your yo count is over 100 at this point. Well over, I would say.
Fair enough.
I know during the while we were watching it, Stargeezer Tim was keeping track of my what's, and I think I was at 3.
For real?
3 what's.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
The combat effects do look awesome. People were saying you can tell that you're practicing because they fall slow. This looks like pretty vicious practice to me. You're throwing barrels at them and stuff.
It looks pretty. I don't know about falling slow because there's a lot of Leviosa. There's a lot of Leviosa. Boom. Yeah, that seemed pretty fast right there.
And did you see in the top right, the red when you took a hit? Where's your health bar?
Down here.
Oh, that's that green bar there?
Yep, okay. Yep, the green arrow down here. So that's your health right here.
Okay, and the blue is the ancient magic?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's
or whatever that flame is.
Yeah, magic logo. This is where you can switch out your spells, holding R2.
And you said you can have 16 on deck, basically.
Right.
That's awesome.
So yeah, 4 sets of 4 on deck that you can switch out based off of your, encounters where you are in the map.
And it seems like it's pretty customizable.
Yeah, yep. You can switch. You can change your wheel. You basically making presets with the 4 sets of 4. So you're like, okay, I like these 4 spells together, but I want to utilize this other one. So you can make another set. So I'm assuming once you keep leveling up, your presets open up more. So you can do 2 sets of 4, then 3 sets of 4. Once you level up, 4 sets of 4.
Nagura said they like the UI, but curious about how the control will be on the PC.
So that's a great question. I have no idea. Because usually if I do any PC games, outside a couple, I'll use the keyboard, but most of the time it's using my PlayStation controller. So
that might be the easiest way to
yeah,
do it.
Yeah, but a lot of people prefer keys. Like a lot of people get keypads specifically or mouse for gameplay or combat, especially with Call of Duty and those first-person shooters. So, great question. I just know since they're working with PlayStation, they featured a PlayStation controller and they had a PlayStation dev kit, at least the PS5 one. So, yeah. So, but the thing is, I don't even know if I have my GameCube controller here. I think the buttons all make sense because I think it's like ZR or whatever it is, the bumper for R. It's the same or correlates to R2 with the Nintendo Switch. So I think you might have to hold that to bring up the face buttons and then, however it works from there. But I think when I do my combat or at least controls video, I'll try to see if I can do correlations and see what works. We got L1 over here, which is not so much your potions, but like your upgrades. So this is where like you can use the baby mandrake or even that potion where you like turn into stone or other stuff like that. So that's where this is. And again, they said you can hide this if you want, but we already know R1 is like grabbing stuff around environmental stuff. So yeah, this game.
Do you think you're gonna play it on normal to start?
Probably. I'm not gonna go like hard, crazy.
Yeah.
Because I want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy it. So
yeah.
Not so much story mode, but I do want to have a little challenge. I might have to get a controller. Don't think I'll be able to get the spell combos that smooth enough for my keyboard. Yeah, Sarah. Yeah, controller might be the best bet for sure. But here, man,
the owlery, that was funny.
Yeah. Shout out to Wife Wants a Wizard.
There were so many comments during this.
Yeah.
Everyone knew exactly what that was about.
Like we were talking about it before filming and stuff, and we brought up, we were like, yeah, all the owls. I was like, they pay attention.
Can you go back for a sec? There's like floating balloons over there. Did you see those?
Yeah.
By the cliff. What are those?
So we see them in the gameplay trailer. They look like a path or something that you can go along when flying on your broom.
Oh, fun.
But I'm not sure why they are there.
Okay.
It could be like a testing grounds or something for you to get used to flying. I don't know, but I do know it's associated with the brooms based off the gameplay trailer. So, yeah.
Oh, shoot. Spy Russ has a great question. How is the haptic feedback?
Yo. I didn't do the combat, so I don't know. Because I did character creator. But
Aries said, shout out to Andrew for the camera angling.
Yeah. Yo, Andrew Corum, we saw at the beginning, before he gave me the controller. Here.
Luis pointed out Hagrid's hut. Yeah, I saw his hut. Yeah. And it was awesome.
So this is Andrew over here. He was the one. Andrew Corum actually does the ASMR videos. So a lot of the stuff he was doing in here, if he went to a point that was in the ASMR, he would angle it to get the exact angle that we saw in the ASMR. Because, I mean, think about it. You're doing the ASMR videos.
He's got to know where the good
He's
spots
got to know
are.
where the spots are and the angles, the exact angles they use for the footage. So when he's doing the demo, if he went to a familiar place, that's just smart. But he was doing it on purpose.
People are pointing out that you hesitated for a second, I think, about saying yo.
Yeah. Yeah, I cannot express enough how nervous I was. How nervous. Because, again, there's a couple of people behind the scenes. It was dark. You couldn't see them, but you knew they were there. And then, they're recording, and there's, other people involved and stuff on the phones and everything. So, and I wanted to try and provide commentary while also letting them talk. So I wanted to be reactionary.
Jay,
Pretty-licious in the building.
What is up?
What's up, homie?
So glad you're here.
Are you on lunch break?
Yeah, he's on lunch.
Okay. But
I think you guys did a great job, and it seemed like it seemed like you guys had been talking a lot before you did, because you
Yes.
seemed comfortable together,
Yes.
and it
Yes.
felt really natural, especially. And I know a lot of planning goes into making things feel natural, but the way that they led you on the tour of Hogwarts, and the tour ended here, where you would do the combat. It was very
intentional.
It was, it just flowed really well. There wasn't any portion where they were like, all right, abruptly stop. We're moving on to the next topic now.
And
like it just all felt like it was one conversation.
Shout out to Eric, also with organizing this. Eric Martin, marketing manager over at Avalanche Software and for WB overall. But Eric was the director. Eric Martin was the director.
They did a great job with the planning and everything they decided to show. It just felt really smooth. It was great.
Him being used to being a community manager, you saw it. So he was like, I think the community would like to hear about this or this. So talk about this when we're doing this and stuff. And like, he was just encouraging, if we're going over here, let's showcase this. Let's talk about this. And maybe not talk about this as much, but maybe this more so. You know, kind of dividing what topic points that the community overall would want to hear, while also being entertaining and informative. So it was a delicate balance, man. And again, once this vlog comes out, you guys get to see just the intricacies. You guys get to see the meetings, some of the questions that were asked, and we're talking, going through, and who did what, and just overall how excited everybody was for this to be out for everybody. So yeah. 600 likes.
What?
We haven't even done one pirouette.
Ruh-roh.
We gotta fix that. But this is new footage right here, and this is new footage. Again, gameplay. We got the UI.
And they called it the Ashwinder Scout up there.
Oh,
up
that's
at
a
the top.
snake. That's a snake.
I know. So do they have like different groups of bad guys that have different names?
I guess so.
Ashwinder Ranger. Yeah. So the Ashwinders are like a group of people.
Dark wizards or poachers or something.
Yeah, maybe that's what they're poaching.
Yeah. And you got different spells here. No, it's the same spells. Leviosa. No, there's no
Lumos.
Lumos.
Yeah, those are different spells.
These three are the same. What is that one? Combo 8. I'm looking at the map UI down here. I don't even know what these icons are. Yo.
The logos on the flags and the camps. That's what Dumble Debbie said.
Oh, good point.
Robert said, I look at the gameplay now. James, you were lucky to play the game, but one thing, you have made your character, but is it there when you are getting the game in February? He'll have to remake
I have to make mine. Now, all of that you saw was on a dev kit. It wasn't really on like a save. It was, I don't know if you guys are familiar with like game development and stuff like that. Dev kits are just access into the game. You can literally do whatever you want. Like you type in the code and you can transport to a different location, change the weather, like restock on potions. Like you can do everything within the game, however you want. So no.
Steph said you're on the PS homepage.
What? What? Where?
On the homepage.
Wait, PlayStation?
That's what she said. You can scroll up in the chat. Steph, you are on the PS homepage. Just go to PlayStation.
That's a PlayStation store.
Just scroll down. There it is.
There's no way. I need more context.
Yeah. How far down do we have to scroll?
What? Is it Hogwarts Legacies? No, she said PS, so she said PlayStation.
Steph,
you got some splaining to do.
Steph,
Hey, get some music going.
Oh yeah. Check the facts.
Let me scroll down. Wait, where?
being highlighted on the PS page, and there is James. What?
Where?
On what PS page?
When are we getting dev kits, right? Right? Where? Look in Discord. Oh, on the game.
The PlayStation. On the actual PlayStation?
Where?
Right there. Oh, and then look, it says XpectoGO.
Oh! Oh my gosh! Are you serious? Are you serious?
Oh my gosh.
Are you serious?
That's pretty cool. Thanks, Steffe, for telling us. Gary said, screenshot that. Yeah, screenshot that. Well, it's in Discord. We can come back and get it. Lots of yo's in the chat. They just automatically went for it because they know. Russ put a bunch of goats. Russell said, yeah, man, you guys famous. James. Lots of Lumoses, lots of ancient magic. Fruitylicious said the man was too stunned to speak. Danny said, don't cry, James. That is absolutely wild. Brittany said, Sue's gonna cry, I'm gonna cry. Lots of yo's in the chat. This is just something else. Who would have ever...
No matter what comes of this, no matter what comes with the channel, or the game, you put in a lot of work. You try to be yourself. You hope people like that. You hope people like you being yourself, while showing your passion with stuff like this. I don't need 1 million subscribers. I don't need 1,000 views. Just the opportunity to do something like this. I can tell my kids, if you work hard enough, stuff can happen. You know, if you have the right support system, stuff can happen. Cool things can happen. Small, big, whatever it is. Opportunities can happen. And XpectoGO might be done in 5 years or something because our kids get older and life happens. I don't know. But remembering to enjoy the ride and knowing hard work, support, and just being yourself is so vital. Don't lose yourself in anything you do. That's just cool, man. That's just cool. That's just cool. I saw my name in IGN. I've been reading IGN for so long. That's just cool, man. That's just cool. That's just cool. I don't need anything to come from this. Just to highlight us and you guys, the community. Particularly our Wizards Unite community and the mods, man. You guys have just been holding it down while I've been in the background working so hard because I've had to keep this a secret. I've done the vlog and so many other stuff behind the scenes and getting ready for this. And I had to be away from the community. And what's my favorite part of this is the community, is connection, because it's lonely sometimes just sitting in the room, you know? And the support encourages me to keep going, encourages us to keep going. It makes our days when we do our Wizarding Wednesdays. And you guys have just been so vital in any good thing that happens with the channel. Any good thing that happens in the channel is because of you guys. So thank you guys. This is you guys. This was you guys. This was you guys. They saw our live streams. They like us, but this was you guys. So thank you. Thank you guys. That's cool. That's cool.
A lot of people are crying. Someone said it's very dusty in there. A lot of people saying, well said. The chat is frozen on the screen.
Oh, chat.
Thank you for Delicious for helping us figure that
I
out.
fixed it. Let's do this. We had issue. I gotta update it. I gotta update Streamlabs. But oh man,
we're also on the PlayStation Lifestyle website.
What?
Iwamoto Yuri said, "Don't undersell yourself, man." Yep, exactly. A lot of it is the community, but the community has to have something to be around.
Yeah.
So
wait, let me figure out PlayStation Lifestyle.
Olu said hashtag knowledge drops. The Misfits said shout out from Barbados.
Hey!
We have a lot of people still in the chat. Where can everyone say what country they're representing right now? Where are you from?
Yeah, where you at?
Why don't you do that while we are fixing the chat box really quick, or looking for us on the lifestyle.
Are they just showing? Is it just showing the songs?
Yeah, it looks like it's just showing the songs. It might have broken when you turn the music
back
on. Maybe.
Let's do this. No, excuse me. Apologies, chat. Let me do this. Right
Canada, UK, Poland, United States, Sweden, California, Denmark, London, Trinidad and Tobago. Tobago? I don't know. Portugal. I'm sorry. Belgium. I'm hopelessly American, I think. Germany, South America, United States, Georgia, Qatar, Puerto Rico, Denmark, Texas, Maryland, Baltimore, Netherlands, Australia. What word from the future?
Is that Axel?
No, it's not Axel.
Just Australia.
Italy, Texas, U.S. and Puerto Rico, more Germany, more Denmark, Philly, more California, UK, Blackpool, Indiana, India, Arizona, Hogwarts, nice. Boring England, no.
No, England is not boring at all.
I think everyone feels like their home is a little bit boring sometimes, but we don't find it boring. Australia, Dominican Republic, Philippines, Massachusetts, also another Norway, Lake Isabella, Canada, Jackson joining on the replay squad.
Wait, let me go to Twitter.
Hawaii, Brazil. Russell, thank you for the super chat. You guys deserve all sending positive energy and good vibes forever. You're an inspiration while it lasts. Friends help each other. Hugs.
Facts.
Hufflepuff, Canada. Thank you.
Facts.
Washington, not DC, the state one. Stetza said, you guys created something worldwide. It's incredible. Riley said, P-Town. P-Town.
Hey, P-Town. Shout out to Riley who got me hooked up with the PlayStation 5, by the way.
More UK. Tokyo. Awesome. Illinois, Spain, Saudi Arabia. Wow. Lake Tahoe. Again, happy Veterans Day to everyone who served. Nathan is from the Gryffindor Common Room. Nice. Big Dog said it's the video of the gameplay showcase on PlayStation Lifestyle website.
Oh, it's the video. Okay. This is the PlayStation. I did see that. I think I briefly went through it.
Colorado. Nicholas said, James, you're on IGN.
I did see that one.
Russia, Sweden, South Africa.
I did see that one. I mean, unless there's a new one. I do see my name down here.
Oh.
It's crazy. You go to IGN.
So wild.
Legacy.
All the way from Manchester, UK. Olu said America by way of Wakanda. Nice.
I saw it last night.
Yeah, you guys are going to probably talk.
We need to. I saw it last night.
Orlando, Florida, the Bahamas, NYC. Chat is still frozen and we can only see one person's chat.
Yeah.
So that's the music thing.
That's the music thing. It's not working.
Yeah, it's
sorry,
broken.
sorry, guys.
You guys broke it.
You broke me and chat.
We can still see your chats. We don't use that to see your comments.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, since we've been responding while it's broken. Thank you for the congratulations. Misfit said, wish we could all play on a server. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, playing together, yeah.
But I think we'll still have a lot of community around the game.
And
you guys we'll be streaming it, and you can yell at me while I just do random things.
Exactly.
Fleet Admiral K. Tyra said, I can't wait to play this game. I got the deluxe edition. That's awesome. Sarah's trying to visit the U.S. next year. Awesome. Janet's from Wisconsin. Yash is from Raipur. Iwamoto said, it's okay, James. Eventually, everything broken can be fixed. Yes.
Oh my gosh. I have so many notifications.
How many people here ordered deluxe edition? What are people doing for that? I'm seeing some people talking about which edition they're waiting on or excited about.
Yeah, I think a lot of people got the 72-hour early access one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think mostly everybody. Hogwarts Online in the future. I think so, Feathers. I think so.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Let me see if they changed the Hogwarts Legacy website. Cause I got both. I'm going to get the collector's edition from Feathers, but I did get 2 deluxe editions as well. They didn't change the website. Okay, that makes sense.
A lot of people are saying they got the deluxe. Some people want the collector's edition, but it seems like deluxe is the most popular one.
It's the most cost efficient. Like a lot of people can't justify the $300 just for the book, wand, and the steel case.
It is a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
Really interesting choice.
Yeah. And you can tell that wasn't Avalanche's decision.
Yeah.
That was more like the PR or overall marketing team for WB. Idiot. He's just an idiot. I gotta see if I can share any pictures, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might be able to.
More people talking about the deluxe. Ooh, Gabe's fiance got the collector's edition. Nice.
Yo, for real? Alright. I gotta... let me see if I can show it on chat.
What are you looking for?
There's a picture I have.
Yeah, it seems like the music broke the chat because now it's just showing
the music.
Yeah. Fruitylicious asked if the character is you. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's James.
It's me.
Yeah.
It's me.
That's him.
It's me.
You look at the hair, everything. That is James.
They took my character creator that I did at the beginning of the stream and just had me exploring it with my thingy. So
with your thingy, with your Hufflepuff
with
robe.
my Hufflepuff robe. Yeah.
Billy said 3-day early access feels kind of pointless seeing how many people are getting the deluxe. 3-day early access will become the norm.
Yeah, it is.
But it's something that you can choose.
Yeah.
Like probably most people are gonna choose it.
Yeah.
So it's technically early.
Yeah.
Technically.
Technically. Let me see if I can share this picture right quick.
Alzi said they think it's showing the Twitch chat.
No, it's our music one. So Pretzel, it's showing this. It's showing this. So I wonder what happened if I stopped the music, because it only started not working when that happened. But I'm not too stressed.
Yeah.
But there's a picture because I'll post this on the socials. I'll post it on my socials. But that's us like taking a group photo together on set.
Cute.
Which again, they are amazing. And there's Andrew in there as well. I wonder if you can use magical creatures in combat. That's my question as well.
See, Crystal Ghost said, I wonder if Universal will sell those robes. They have to.
They have to.
They have to.
I think it would be dope if they did.
Yeah.
I think
it would be
be
so awesome.
Yeah. 645 likes. All right, we got to get to Pure Wedding and stuff. Gosh, I can't believe it's been 2 hours. We streamed 2.5 hours.
We started at 12:30. Yeah.
Yeah, so 2.5 hours. Yeah. Yeah. It's been, gosh. I got so much content to make. But I'm just trying to enjoy it. I'm going to make sure I respond, give a special shout out to so many people. Yeah, gosh, man. Today has been a crazy day. It's been a crazy but fun day.
Olu, it's the chat on the video screen. It's not linking to the live chat. That's what.
Yeah.
We're talking about.
Yeah. Let me see if I can do one more thing before. But overall, you guys, thoughts on what do you hope to see in the next one? Because
the next what?
The next showcase. Because Chandler teased more stuff is coming. So in the next showcase, we got Hogwarts, we got character creator, we got a brief look into combat. What would you like to see in the next one?
I don't know. They talked about a mystery. I know they're not going to let us see that.
Yeah, I don't think they'll go too far into it.
I want to see more of the world. I want to be able to explore a little bit outside Hogwarts.
Yeah.
That's what I would want to see.
Yeah. Oh, puzzles.
Oh, puzzles.
I want to see the Merlin puzzle. That's it.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
That would be fun.
Merlin puzzle. That's the one I want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to see combat with other people. I want to see what it's like with animals interacting with Fantastic Beasts out there.
Or like maybe some dungeons, because we've seen so many. That's an inside place that's not somewhere familiar.
Yeah.
And it's not Hogwarts. It would be cool to see that.
That would be dope.
Oh, Adam said nighttime outside the castle, though. He's so awesome.
Yes. Agreed.
Gabe said chess gameplay. Come on, Gabe. Tim said Hogsmeade. Lowercase Logan said brooms.
Oh my gosh, yes. Hogsmeade. Brooms, yes. All of that. I want all of that.
Said actual class in action. Forbidden Forest. Forbidden Forest at night. Nighttime.
We have a winner.
Yes.
We have a winner.
Yes. That would really be cool. Oh, Vivarium customization.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, shopping. Do we have currency?
We get a brief look at the currency in the gameplay trailer. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, you got the galleons and knuts and all of those. Yeah, that would be Hogsmeade. Yeah, magical creatures, broom flight.
Oh, Wesley said day, night, and seasons. That would be cool. Candace said muggles. Roger said maybe some of the bosses.
You think muggles will see it?
That would be cool. Go to like a non-magical place.
So
see
would
muggles?
we be invisible or would we just blend in?
Have to blend in. Do you think that's likely?
I don't think
Because they're
so.
focusing on like this, there's this war and goblins and dark wizards and there's a mystery. There's a lot going on already. And then for them to bring in Muggle areas as well, that would be cool. I don't know if it's likely.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Diagon Alley. I don't know why I had a really hard time saying that word. Billy said no magic allowed areas.
Oh, true.
That could be really cool. Boss fights. Yeah, that would be awesome. Tameable dragons would totally be killer. I agree, Anna. Magical items, enchanted clothes, potions. Do wands have different effects based on wood, core, etc.?
Yeah.
Max said, did the thing come out yet?
What thing?
The video.
Oh, yeah, the video's up. Yeah. Just go back to the channel.
Yep.
It's up.
Ministry of Magic. That would be cool.
That's London, though. If we go to Ministry of Magic, we got to go to Diagon Alley. Both are in
Well,
London.
the Ministry of Magic gave us our field guide book, so we'll see probably a person from the Ministry, but maybe not
Fig. I
necessarily.
think Professor Fig works for the Ministry because in the PlayStation blog it says the Ministry is something towards him, not in a good manner.
Feather said it's okay, Sue. Harry Potter couldn't say Diagon Alley either. Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley.
Elizabeth said, I want to see if we go to Azkaban. That would be awesome.
I want to go to Azkaban.
Lewis wants to smuggle things into Hogwarts like Fred and George. That would be amazing. All the pets. Pets is a very popular option. For sure.
Yeah.
Combat
man.
while riding your mounts.
Yes. Room flight combat, that would be so cool.
Wesley, that's a great question. Do you think you can build a wand collection from Expelliarmus?
Oh my gosh. Just
That
collect wands.
would be awesome.
Just collect wands.
That would be awesome. I would love that. People are saying Black Lake. Interacting with it.
Swimming. 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 But I would like to see some dungeon crawls. Like, I would like to see how that would go for sure.
Mike said, congrats on getting the presentation. Getting ready to watch the recording now.
Enjoy, Mike, and thanks for the congrats. Thank you guys for the support for sure. This is crazy. All right. We're going to start winding down, getting out of here. We owe you guys a couple of pirouettes because we have over 600 likes for whatever reason. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the super teddies and the gifted membies. You guys are just, yeah. I will continue to say it. None of this would be possible without you guys' support and reception to both of us. They pay attention. They being Avalanche Software and Warner Brothers. They pay attention to stuff like that. And yeah, I'm not the biggest. I'm not nowhere near the biggest, but I guess just our interactions helped. I don't know, but I just know your support was a big motivation to a lot of this stuff. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. I got a lot of tweeting to do and responding. My Instagram is like blowing up. Facebook's blowing up. I know Discord is blowing up right now. I gotta make a video. I gotta finish the vlog. So I'll probably go back into hibernation and work mode. I won't be as approachable for the next couple of days because I gotta get this video approved by WB before I can share it with you guys. So I'll be finishing that up and hopefully can have it for you guys early next week. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any Hogwarts Legacy content coming from the channel. Also follow us on our various forms of social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. We respond, but Discord is the spot where you can talk shop, talk theories. Again, shout out to the mods, Cindy, Steph-Faye, Dumble Debbie, Sigan, Jenny, Sandy, Josh, Stargazer, Tim, Dylan. I gotta make Elwin a mod, Patronus Squad Cats.
And thank you everybody for hanging out with us while we watch this and just talking about it and being excited with us. I hope we provided context outside of just thanks for choosing this be here with us today. In the middle of the day for some of you guys, later in the evening for some of our cats overseas, but all of it is recognized and we are forever grateful and appreciative. So you guys are the best. Let's get these pirouettes out the way. All right. Looks like we're at 673 likes, so that's six and 3/4 pirouettes.
Okay. So what we'll do is each of us will do 3. So you do 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3.
You're asking for a lot of coordination from me, James.
And I believe in you because you got the touch. You got the power. Yeah. 80s. I'm sorry. I just showed my age. Let's go.
I'm too young to understand anything that you just said.
Whatever. Don't worry about the light. We just use it.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. All right.
Okay.
Is my head cut off?
I hope not. Right.
Right.
All right. Ready? I don't know how to pirouette, so I do fighting stance.
For those of you guys don't know, wait, let me explain because I keep forgetting we get new people. For those of you guys who don't know, we do a pirouette for every 100 likes. I have a background in dance and football.
I have a background in sitting down in chairs mostly.
And and I shouldn't have shared this information. So now we have to do pirouettes every time. So it's a way of saying thank you. So here we go.
All right.
You go first.
Okay. I'm wearing socks. I might fall.
Okay. Go slow. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, that was exactly 6 3/4.
Yes.
We did it. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Thanks for hanging out, Olu.
Yeah, man. We got once the kids get better, we gotta get back into Wednesday nights.
Yes.
So.
Okay.
The plague has been happening.
Oh my goodness.
The plague is upon us. You guys
so many
be safe.
plagues. Yeah.
You guys, please be safe.
It is just
Sickness is
really
going around.
easy to get at least a very bad cold.
Especially
right now,
when you got little ones too.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
But thank you guys.
Oh, we got some 10 out of 10s.
Whoa.
There we go.
That like rarely happens.
Look at that.
Rarely.
That is fantastic. Justin said, love the accuracy. Robert said, okay, back to work.
All right, move along. Oh, man.
Rogue Crow said, magnificent. Also, hey, Rogue Crow.
What's up, Rogue Crow? You guys. All right, that being said, we're going to get out of here. Love you guys. Have a great Friday, great Veterans Day for those recognizing it today. And a great weekend. So a lot of content coming. We'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time.
Ryan Little. Brian Little. Brian Little.